Hey guys, sorry for the delay today. Hopefully you can hear me. I really hope.
No, you're still muted.
Oh. Hey guys, sorry. There's some technical difficulties today. Sorry for the delay in getting started. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Sorry.
Ooh, that's not really supposed to be how this rolls, but hopefully we're all good to go now.
Not sure why the music wasn't playing. I don't know. Sorry about that.
That's very unfortunate. Yeah, sorry about that, you guys.
I know it's playing now.
Oh boy. Sorry, guys.
Well, we're here.
So, welcome to the Saturday stream. And hopefully we should be good to roll now, I hope. I feel like I've forgotten something important. Is it just me or is the music off? Yeah, the music wasn't working for some reason. We didn't really test it today before we go on. I'm running a little bit late. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are having a good week, and we are in the weekend now, so that's a lot of fun. And yeah, there's a lot of people here. Mrs. Craggle, hey, how are you doing? Hopefully you and Mr. Craggle will have a lovely weekend. Adam O is here. Scott D. Bricks, Brick Sloth, who I thought Brick Sloth went to work earlier when I was on Ruth's stream.
Yeah.
Brick Sloth mentioned that they had to go to work, so I think you're at work, Brick Sloth.
Yeah. That's what they said in the chat.
Yeah. Nicoletta is here. Hi, Nicoletta. Lots of awesome people here, so thank you guys for coming by. And we're gonna continue working on the Destiny's Bounty today. So I think we're gonna try to finish it up. Hi Finn. Finn's here as well. Hello. Hopefully I put this in the Discord server and everything should be good to go, I sure hope. You guys can still hear me, and hopefully not the music. And Brixish is here too. Hi Brixish. Hey Joe, welcome. BFab is here. He says I always hear music. It's all in my head. Yeah, I feel really bad about it because now it's for the stream later. It's just going to be a couple minutes just sitting there with nothing. Sorry.
I don't know what happened. It's weird.
We made some changes yesterday, and we didn't really test those changes out yet today before doing the stream. So hopefully the other change will work. We'll see. Woodshop teacher is here as well. Adora Build also. Hi, she says. Our streams synchronized nicely today. Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Awesome.
That's perfect. Yeah, I try to always start at this time. That I think that gives you 3 hours to work on stuff. If you ever need to overstream, of course, that's totally fine as well. No worries at all on that. I don't want to be horrible and take up the precious Saturday time as well. I know there's limited time for streaming, and it's not always easy to coordinate a good time to stream when you're not interfering with someone else's streams. I try my best. And Mahan says, oh, someone took a deal I was eyeing up on Amazon. I found the Sanctum Sanctorum for only £90. Which is retail price. Wow. That stinks, Mahan. I'm sorry you missed out on it.
That's a nice find.
That is a nice find. Tuscan Productions, welcome to the stream. And welcome to the weekend, you guys. It's weekend now. I'm Bored Toys. Hello, I'm Bored Toys. And Woodshop teacher had come over from Adora Build's stream, which is awesome. Brixish had to go for a little bit. She's got some things to do. Juan says, I'm so hyped for this stream. Oh, that's awesome, Juan. Yeah, I know I usually stream at times that are not the easiest for you to join for in the Philippines. So I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you enjoy hanging out with us today. Hope you've been doing well. Oh my. The starting song is so cool, says Nicoletta. Yeah, it is a really nice one. Hopefully it plays at the end of the stream properly. Hopefully it works. I got no General Kenobi. Sad Star Wars fan noises. Says Tuscan Productions.
General Kenobi. You want to build some?
I'm okay for right now.
Yeah.
We have 18 lovely people in the chat here with us today. Some may be just watching and some talking.
And some lurking.
Scott D. Brick says, it was fun going through the new YouTube approved songs the other day. Oh, they have new ones? Oh, that's cool. I have to look into that because I definitely am interested in using a little bit more music and stuff like that. I'm always saying I'm going to do things, but then there's never any time. There's never any time. Time just kind of gets away from you. Adam O says, I'm working on a new helicopter mock for my town. It's going good so far. I just need to print out some logos for it. Oh, cool. Be sure to share that on the Discord when you get a chance. I did see that Dots pack that you posted the other day, Adam, and they're on Series 3 now of Dots. I can't believe it. I haven't even gotten Series 2 stuff yet. And the Series 3 Dots are really cute. I saw that they have a little, is it a deer? It's like a little pink deer. And they have really cute dots in Series 3.
Oh, nice.
I'm feeling it. Oh, Mahan says that usually the Sanctum Sanctorum set goes for $200 to $250. Just trying to see if it was a scam or not.
That's an expensive one because it's like a modular building.
That's the trouble with stuff that's online marketplaces. You have to be really fast. I saw a lot yesterday night that I showed Mr. StarBricks because I knew it was going to sell quickly, and it's not something I wanted to buy, but I'm just always interested to see that stuff. Like, somebody had a big giant lot of Lego for 300 euros, and it included the Queen Anne's Revenge ship and some other really cool stuff, like tons of Lord of the Rings minifigures, and I don't know what else they had in there, but it looked like some pretty decent stuff, I would say. So it was gone this morning. I figured someone was gonna buy that very quickly, and that's the problem with online Lego deals, is you have to be quick, otherwise somebody else snags it away. Blocksmith Forge is here and says, hello SaraStarBricks and Mike and gang. Hey Bumblefett, aka Blocksmith Forge, how are you doing? How is your weekend going? Yeah, Mahan says that's why I didn't get it sooner, because he thought it might be a scam. Mrs. Craggle says, I've managed to get all the Series 2 dots now, just in time for Series 3 to come out. Oh, that's good. I think I did a pretty good job collecting Series 1. I ended up with all of the Series 1 dots, at least one of each, but I don't know if I actually got any Series 2 ones at all, so I'm really behind on my dots collecting. I know for Valentine's Day, Mrs. Craggle got some of the bracelets as well. She has a lot of really nice dots stuff. I like the dots stuff a lot. I think it's really cool, and I guess I need to catch up in my collection on dots, but I do like the Series 3 ones a lot. They seem to have a lot of really cute tiles that I'm really feeling this time around. Nicoletta says, I'm working today on my Lego city, and so far it's looking good. The haunted house is so big and tall, I'm moving it into my city. Yeah, the haunted house is really tall. It doesn't even fit on my bookshelves. I have IKEA Billy shelves, and that haunted house is so tall that it doesn't fit at all on those shelves. Unless I take parts of the top of it off. It's a really tall set. I'm not really sure which sets are actually taller than the haunted house. I don't have all of anything, and no dots at all, says Bricksloth. And Scott D. Bricks is upset at dots.
Okay.
Why, Scott? What did dots do to you, my friend? Tell us. Never heard of anybody being mad at dots. What's compelling about dots, says Tuscan Productions. I think for me, it's interesting that they're appealing to different markets. So it's not really like buildable stuff so much, although they do have like the pencil pots and things like that in little jewelry boxes. But I think it's the customization, and they remind me a lot of Lego mosaics. So I think you can put a lot of really cute images together by using the dots. I think they're really cute. And I like also accessorizing with Lego as much as possible. So being able to wear a Lego dots bracelet is, I think, really cool. I think they could definitely do more with it, to be honest. But yeah, it's really neat. Hello, Bricks Toys is here. Hi, Jazz. He says, hello, chat peeps. Hi. Welcome. Bricksloth says, I saw a dots bracelet set that might be useful. Looked spacish. Yeah, that one's really nice, Bricksloth. I was actually thinking of that one when I was thinking you might enjoy some dots stuff, because that one's really nice. I have that one as well. Scott D. Bricks missed one charm on Series 1, which is one of the ones that could use the dog bone. That's very unfortunate, Scott. I think you can buy them, though, individually on Bricklink if you're ever interested in fixing your dots collection. You can buy them online. I don't know if Bricks and Pieces does it as well, but I know you can get them on Bricklink. Nicoletta says, what's your favorite Star Wars helmet? I like the Boba Fett one the best. I think that one is colorful and really cool looking. So I definitely like the Boba Fett one. Blocksmith Forge says, I took my Friday off and I built the Sweet Mayhem Sistar ship. It was a most amazing build. And best of all, I am now in possession of a SaraStarBricks Happy Star. Yeah, the Sistar ship does come with the exact star from Lego Movie 2 that I use. So I actually, interestingly, didn't have the Sistar ship for quite a while, and we finally got one recently, and I'm so over the moon about having one. But you're right. It comes with the exact star that I use, because they have different faces. So if you have some of the other Lego Movie 2 sets, you might have a star, but not the one that I use with the same big happy face.
Oh no, so cold. It's cold. Something like that in a movie.
Yeah, I'm so cold.
So cold.
And they get stuck in the door. Scott says it's the blind charms. 4 bags and didn't get a complete set. Can't you look through the yeah,
if you go to the store,
when I was going, that's true. When I was going to the store and buying dots, we were looking through the plastic windows and kind of like shaking them around to make sure that we were finding the ones that I didn't have already. But yeah, that stinks. That really stinks about missing out on one. I really like that Blocksmith Forge recognized the SaraStar. That's cool.
Yeah, it's sitting on the floor right here.
Yeah, we just recently got it, so I'm excited, and it's good to know that it's a good build as well. It's awesome.
So this one. And then, where's the star?
Yeah, exactly.
Happy face. We'll build that one another day.
Red Carnage is here as well. Hey, Red Carnage. What's up? Series 4 is coming out in 2 days. Oh, no.
Dots?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dots is fast, man.
So I'm behind on like 3 series now. I need those Series 3 and Series 2 ones. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have to go to the toy store, I think. One thing I could use the dots for is changing outfits on my Lego. Oh, on my Nexobots, says Bricksloth. Not that I changed the outfits on any of the minifigures that much. Mrs. Craggle and Adamo, the series ties into the weird bag tag animals thing with different eyes and mouth designs. Do you finish the Lego Destiny's Bounty today, asks Nicoletta. Yes, I think that we will finish this today.
7 bags to go.
Really?
Well, this is bag 7 and there's 14, I thought. So.
Oh.
But it'll fly by. Because this bag is almost done.
Mrs. Craggle says, I'm getting confused with the series. I have all of Series 3. Just need to get the different printed tiles now in time for Series 4. Yeah, there's stuff I really still have to catch up on, I guess. Blocksmith Forge says, yay, you'll love building this set, and Sweet Mayhem's mini doll is, in my honest opinion, the best figure ever made. Yeah, the Sweet Mayhem is really awesome. I do thankfully have a Sweet Mayhem mini doll because I have the Mayhem pod, so that mini doll has the most amazing hairpiece ever. I love it. It's so cool. Mahan says, what is LEGO even doing with dots? The US has these pens and book exclusives to their country, and yet the UK gets nothing.
That's weird.
My tummy hurts. I probably should have eaten something before I started streaming with you guys. It's because I drank my coffee and I didn't have anything to eat, so I might have to eat some crackers or something in a little bit.
Let's see what we can whip up. There's soup.
Yeah, I don't think acidic soup is going to help my acid belly.
I am just joking.
I feel bad already talking about eating because I know it seems to be like the only thing I talk about, but
we haven't eaten anything.
I have, yeah, it's like 4 o'clock here and I haven't eaten anything all day, and I had coffee, which if you know and you drink coffee on an empty stomach, it starts to kind of not feel the greatest after a while, but it's okay. It's a little bit acidic in there.
Probably could have planned this afternoon a little bit better. It's kind of rushed last minute and then things were broken on the stream, but...
Mrs. Craggle says, guess I'll be having a Dots haul in March. Hopefully they'll have the bonsai tree back in stock too.
Oh, that would be cool.
Mahan wants to know, Mrs. Craggle, do you have any of the Wave 3 Dots sets, like the cat and the secret book? And if so, do they have a secret message in them?
I thought it was supposed that you can hide your own secrets.
That's pretty cool. Adam says the bonsai tree and flower set seem to be popular. Yeah, it's interesting because I posted it on my personal social media months ago, before the set even came out, and there were a lot of people that I know, friends and family, that contacted me saying, oh, I really want to buy that bonsai tree, that looks really cool, I really like it. And they are not Lego people, but it seems to have appealed to people in general. People are kind of interested in just maybe as a display piece because it looks really cool. It's kind of different. The flowers are a pain to build. Adora Build was building those today. I don't know how she got on towards the end, but at the beginning, I can just tell also that set is not very fun to build, but it looks really beautiful as a display. I've had a lot more fun building the bonsai tree for sure. I think we both enjoyed that quite a bit more.
Yeah, the bonsai tree was cool.
Rex, the reviewer, is here and says, hey everyone, how's it going? Hello, Rex. And Mrs. Craggle says she has both the Dots Series 3 sets, and they do not have secret messages. SaraStarBricks is here. Hello, SaraStarBricks. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Oops.
Bag 8 for you?
Yeah. I think I'll work on it a little bit now. Thanks. Oh, this is a small bag.
Yeah, this bag's pretty small.
Not so bad. Thank you.
Let's see. Nicoletta's favorite set is Welcome to Apocalypseburg.
Oh, wow. Me too, Nicoletta. That's awesome. Me and Nicoletta have the same favorite set because that's also my favorite as well. I think that's really cool. Really.
Still working on that one.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm kind of savoring it. So
Sarah's building 2 Statue of Liberties at the same time. I guess this is the architecture Statue of Liberty. We started building on Cy O'Connor's stream.
This Zane face is pretty amazing, by the way. He has like a huge grin.
Huge face.
This Zane is awesome.
We have SaraStarBricks. We have Knights of Glen.
Oh, Knights of Glen. Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Definitely have to get the Destiny's Bounty before it retires. Yeah, it's about it getting to be that time for stores to clear out. This bounty was actually available 40% off.
Yeah.
At today actually, and it actually sold out. We of course already have one, but I see a lot of retailers here trying to kind of get rid of them for good prices.
So it's a good time to check all your stores and try to find a deal on it before they dry up.
Yeah, I would say in the next 2 or 3 months, I assume they will be gone in the places that want to get rid of them, and that they will only be available full price at certain stores. But it is an expensive set full price though. I would not recommend it full price. Door build is the same as us saying now that the flowers are built, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But I found them to have really confusing instructions. I don't like the black pages, and I couldn't understand certain parts of the build.
I totally agree with everything you just said, Ruth. We had such a bad stream when we built those flowers. I even said on the stream, this is the worst stream we've ever had because it was so frustrating trying to build those, and I feel like everybody could tell that it's just really stressful and frustrating trying to build those dang flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to feel stressed out when I'm building Lego. I want to feel relaxed, but they're just very finicky.
Mahan was originally going to wait to buy Lego sets March 1st, but he's not going to want to wait anymore to get the Mickey and Minnie brick sketches.
Careful. Nothing. I actually don't think I need it because it's just a little dot piece. Like a little stud. Oh, thanks. Nope. Yeah, I dropped a stud down there.
Where did it go?
I have no idea.
All the way over here.
Oh, wow. It traveled quite a bit.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Guess I'll take that. I didn't put the goat board up. The goat list isn't here.
Yeah, we finally got our extra letters, so now I need to spend some time rearranging our goat list.
Oh, no.
We're not going to do that right now, though.
No, we're not going to rearrange it. I'm just going to put it up the way it was.
Yeah, so we have it.
You have new letters. They're a little bit smaller.
Where did the paper go?
Yeah, the paper fell off. I'm going to put the paper on.
Yeah, so we have to fix it, so apologies for that. There's a little bit of a delay in me fixing it.
We did fix something else, but that's for later. There we go. And Titanium J is here.
Oh, hey, Titanium J.
Hey, hope you're having a good.
And Lego Madness as well. And Cut the Craggle.
Yep.
Welcome.
Yep. And yeah.
Adore Build says, Brixish told me that SaraStarBricks was struggling with the flowers too, and to be honest, it made me feel better. Good to know I wasn't alone in the flower building pressure. Oh, it was horrible. It was so tough. I did not like building those flowers. I did not enjoy it. But they look beautiful. They're gorgeous when they're done. It's just not the funnest thing to build. Gosh.
What else is everybody building today, this weekend? Any projects you're working on? Any, I know it's kind of the the lull before March 1st release. If anybody is going to pick something up, we'll wait until March 6th to get the Amelia Earhart promo. And I think Sarah has her eye set on the Blacksmith, so
yeah, I think so.
I think that will be streaming middle of March. And there's maybe something else, but at the end of the month is also pay the bills month, so we'll see how much we have available in the little Lego jar.
Milana's here. He says, "Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. I forgot. How dare you? My feelings are so hurt." Just kidding. Welcome, Milan. You're never late. You're just like Gandalf. You're always right on time.
Exactly. And Titanium J is preparing for a math test this weekend.
Oh, what kind of math? Because there's some math that I really like, and there's some math that I am just not into at all. And I think you're a psych major, right, Titanium J? So I'm not sure how advanced the math requirements are for your degree. I didn't really like taking some of my college math. And I never liked geometry, you know. I don't know why. I never liked geometry. The only part of geometry that I liked was when you have to, in high school anyways. I didn't take geometry in college, but in high school, did you guys ever have to plot the dots on the graphs? That is the only part I liked. Or was that not even geometry? Maybe that was a different math class, but I liked that part. I like the plotting on the X and Y to make a picture. That part is fun because it's kind of like Picross or something. It's like a game.
Jay's working on number theory.
Oh, number theory. Interesting. And Joyce is here. Hello, Joyce. Welcome. Gary Moulane. Hello, Gary.
Joyce is still building the Batman Arkham Asylum set and also ordered the buildable Mickey and Minnie for Next to the Castle.
Oh, wow. You'll have to let me know how you like it, Joyce, because I'm kind of interested in those Mickey Minnie statues, but we've never really built anything like that. I guess the most similar thing to those buildable statues is like the Yoda.
Yeah, the Grogu.
Yeah, and the Grogu.
Baby Grogu and the Yoda.
But even those I feel like are pretty different than those Mickey Minnie statues. I feel like those are really unique, the way that they're constructed. They don't really look like you build like a big Technic base and then stick stuff on the outside of it. It looks different. So I'm very interested to know more about those.
And Kata Craggle asks if we have the Lego Ninjago movie bounty as well.
Yes, I do. It's actually one of my very favorite sets. So my number one set is definitely the Welcome to Apocalypseburg set, but that Ninjago movie bounty is in my top 5 at the very least. It's in my top 5 Lego sets. I really love that one a lot. I wanted to say top 3, but there's a lot of really awesome Lego sets. So top 5 for Lego Movie Destiny's Bounty. I love that set.
Animal asks if anybody's heard of bio. I don't know bio in what context, like biology or biography. I don't know. It's really hard, he says.
Cut the Cradle says, it sounds like Sarah's favorite part of math was drawing by numbers. I'm not a very good math person. I like science a lot more than math.
Oh, that's nice. Titanium J says, although he's majoring in psychology, he has almost enough credits for a math minor.
Oh, whoa.
And this is his last thing to pass to get the minor on math.
Oh, way to go, Titanium J52. That's awesome. I always wanted to minor in something, but then I never did. So I'm just an English major, which doesn't really help you a lot in life, apparently. Sad to say I didn't really know that. I mean, by saying it doesn't really help you a lot in life, I mean that job-wise, it's not exactly the most helpful thing if you only have an English lit degree. So I have a little problem here. I have a hair stuck in between. Here we go. I got this now.
I had some math classes that are mostly tied to like programming and like logical operations and stuff like that.
Really? Did you have to learn like what kind of math?
Yeah, like logic operations, and because it ties into programming as well.
Weird. That's pretty cool. I think in college,
inclusions, exclusions,
in university, I think I only took prob and stats, and I think some other basic stuff because I have a liberal arts education, so it's kind of like you had to take some math, but not really too advanced. And for the degrees that I was interested in most, which were, at first I wanted psychology as well, but then I went for sociology for a while because I found that to be more interesting, and psychology was a lot harder than I expected it to be. It had a lot more science to it than I expected. So I went for sociology for a while, and then I switched to English literature. So,
SaraStarBricks says you can be grammar police.
Grammar police.
And Red Carnage says that this Destiny's bounty is currently £82 in the UK. It's still a little bit too expensive. I do have the other Destiny's bounty, so we'll wait. And I think that is a good call. This was €79, so that would be £70 or so. So it can be lower.
Well, I'm going to say a couple things. First of all, for the grammar police thing, people apparently don't like it when you correct their grammar and their words all the time. People don't really enjoy it, apparently. And it's hard not to do when you're a word person. It really is. Another thing is, this thingy, you have to bend this. This is hurting my soul.
Oh.
You have to make the stick, and then you have to bend it. I mean, touch this, how secure this is. You have to bend this.
Okay.
It kind of hurts me a little bit thinking about doing this. I feel a little bit bad for it. Oh. I don't know. This is... It's hurting my soul a little to do this.
That's fine.
Oops. I think it goes like this.
Yeah.
Did yours kind of...
It snapped in all the way.
Did you actually bend it first? Oh
I didn't
gosh,
pre-bend it.
this hurts me. I don't like this.
It's a little bit pliable.
Yeah. I don't like bending this stick. It seems evil.
Titanium J is also taking quantitative literacy, which is a psych class. It's much less math intensive compared to some of my other math classes.
Uh-oh.
And Bricksloth at one point had 3 majors, all liberal arts, all useless.
Yeah, exactly. Bricksloth, you understand where I'm coming from then.
And Kata Kragel has a degree and a master's, but neither helped him to get his job. They did lead him to snag Mrs. Kragel, though.
Aw, that's awesome. I'm really glad for that, then. That's good.
And A&A Hobbies is here.
Hey, Corey.
Hello,
Welcome.
hello.
Thanks for coming by.
And Mahan says that there's a set where you have to cut the flex to.
Oh, no way. Which set? That's sick. That is just sick. I don't even know what I'm doing here with this. Am I putting it, like, not in the right spot? Oh! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Blocksmith Forge, for the kind and amazing donation. It says, rule of falling Lego states, a falling Lego will always come to rest at the most inaccessible location, regardless of standard physics. That sounds like a legit thing. Yeah, it's kind of like this isn't balancing out the same way the other one did. I don't know what I did. This one's perfect, though. Don't move this one. But it's like, oh. Well, we're trying to figure out this little puzzle here. I don't know. That kind of came off a little bit, so maybe it's not super... Yeah.
Why is it sticking out more than the other one?
I don't know. Thank you again so much, Bumblefett, aka Blocksmith Forge. Very kind. Very kind. Also, if you guys are interested at all in helping the channel, you're more than welcome to, but it's never required, so you don't have to worry about that at all. But we also have a direct link as well if you prefer to go through Streamlabs. That is also totally fine. Although I don't actually think that... Oh, no, it did. Actually, that did not work. Is there no link for this? If I push this button, it just says you can also donate through Streamlabs, but then there's no link. Oh boy.
I'll put the link in the chat.
Thanks. Sorry for this little delay. Hi, Zarar. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Bricksloth says, people want a career and to not live in poverty. Not much of that in liberal arts, and I'm never going to get my student debt paid. Yeah, it's the way that the education system is set up in the US is really interesting. And I will say that I do not regret my education, even my liberal arts degree, even though I can't really use my English literature degree for much. I honestly do not regret it because it helped me become a better person. It helped me learn a lot of things that I wouldn't have known. And I had so many experiences in university that are invaluable to me that I would never trade that. I often think of many of the professors that I had in school
Right.
and just feel very thankful for them.
This part was.
Yeah, I wanted to do this part without actually breaking this because it's like bent wrong or something. I don't know. It looks really weird. I don't know. Is that just me? No, it's not.
Next, you have to do a dragon head. You're gonna build the dragon head. How are we enjoying the build so far? It's a cool build. I will say, because it's kind of top heavy. If you lean on this too much, it like kind of tilts. It's kind of
You can work on this part. I want to fiddle around with this a second without breaking it, hopefully. But oh, careful.
Oh, you want to build this?
No, I'm just gonna slide this towards you, and then if you just give this to me, then I can fiddle with this. And I need to fix one little thingy on here so that is like pinned, because I kind of forget about it until we're actually doing stuff. But yeah, I definitely don't regret my time in school. It was kind of expensive just to get an English literature degree as well, so I understand how you feel, Brick Sloth. And the way that the student debt system is set up in the US is horrible, horrible, horrible. They make it so you can basically never get out from under it, and it can be very stressful. I used to be extremely stressed out about my student debt as well, which thankfully, thanks to Mr. StarBricks, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But it was very stressful for a while after I graduated. Did not enjoy that at all. But yeah, a lot of my professors really meant a lot to me, and I learned so much about who I was, and I just feel like I became such a better, more well-rounded individual by going to university, and especially liberal arts, which sounds weird, but they kind of require you to take a little bit of everything and be really well-rounded, which doesn't really prepare you for an amazing career, but it does make you an interesting person, which is cool. I'm kind of like a jack of all trades then, or a Jill of all trades, I guess, in that way. Here in the Netherlands, the education system works much differently, where they determine very early on what you should do basically with your whole life, and then they really target you towards a path that's very efficient in making you fit into your career and be successful, which is really different than how it is in the US. It's good in some ways, but in my opinion also kind of bad, because I feel like I would have had no idea what to choose if I had to choose my job for life in high school. It sounds intense. I'm looking for this one. I'll just pin it in case anybody wants to use it. Oh, Titanium J52 says, yeah, I'm not looking forward to all my student debt. If you become a psychologist, though, you should hopefully get a decent enough wage that you can actually work towards it. I sure hope so. I don't know if you're planning on what type of job you're planning on going into with your psychology degree, but I assume that there have to be some pretty good jobs out there that you can get. So I probably should have stuck with psychology as well. I find it really fascinating in a lot of ways, especially when it comes to how the brain works, different parts of the human brain, and I really like personality stuff a lot as well, and sort of helping people and therapeutic things. So it seems like there are a lot of different things that can apply to if you have a psychology degree. I'm gonna try not to completely destroy this. I just feel like this is bent like really funky. Like, I'm unsure if this is supposed to bend in really tight or if it's supposed to be, like, sticking out like this.
I don't know. I wouldn't mess around with it too much. It looks good.
Okay. No problem, then. That's what happens when you're a little bit of a perfectionist. ZBricks says, hello, how are you doing? And Bricksloth says, I wanted to do physical anthropology, but I had a moral problem with the anthropology department and their appropriated native remains. Oh, Blocksmith Forge says it took me 15 years to pay off my student debt. When I received the letter saying it was paid off, I actually thought it was some kind of scam. Oh my. Yeah, you have to be really careful out there in the world, and especially I had a friend who got married, and it's an older friend, so when they got married, the legal stuff was a lot different than it is now, but when they got married, they assumed responsibility for their wife's student debt, and she had $100,000 in student loans, and they got divorced, but somehow the way that the legal system worked that out is he's still responsible for that legally, which is horrible. So you have to be really careful about student loans. And in the US, you can never get rid of your student debt. At least in the Netherlands here, I feel like they have a really generous system about it, and it's fair. Like, the interest rates are really low, and they make it so you can actually work towards paying it off over time. In the US, I feel like they set it up in a way where you're constantly paying, and you don't really pay it off ever, and it's very depressing having that hanging over your head. So to anybody out there who has that, I do feel for you. I do. We'll stop talking about student loans for a little bit, I guess, because I don't want to depress everybody in the chat. But yeah. Mrs. Craggle says, the area I want to get into doing is stupidly hard, even with a degree in archaeology. Oh, that sounds like a cool degree, though.
It's a Shrekky head.
That's cool.
A dragon head.
Brickslaw says, I loved my college days. I loved the coursework, but there aren't jobs in philosophy, religious studies, or history. Yeah, you have to get kind of creative, I feel, about trying to get a career rolling off of a liberal arts background education. Knights of Glen says, I wasn't smart enough to go to college the normal way, and halfway through a starter course I had my daughter, so I skipped it, but still adulting. Yeah. Well, good for you. My sister also never finished school, and she's doing really well. She definitely is. There's just different paths for everybody out there, and I think that you can be really successful. You can also make a lot of money not going through the traditional college route, especially if you have a technical skill. If you are skilled in a technical field, you can definitely have a really high-paying job and career. My cousin does as well. He does like tool and die stuff and advanced along that career path. You can make a lot of money. My other cousins have auto businesses, and they also make a lot of money as well. And they did not do traditional, like, I'm using my university degree to get a career. So it can be done. It can be done. I've often thought that something I would have liked to have done, which I don't know if I could do that in the Netherlands, but I also always thought that it would be really cool to be a real estate agent. I always thought I'd be a really good real estate person because I feel very positive and I like showing things to people and talking, so I feel like that would have been a good job for me. I could just drive people around and show them houses and be like, look how beautiful it is. Imagine your life in this lovely home. And then you help people too, and I like that a lot. So there's all kinds of different things you can go through. Hopefully I haven't been ignoring you guys too much by talking on. Cut the Craggle says, fake your own death, and then you don't have to pay any debts, student or otherwise. That is a good backup plan, I suppose. Joyce says, you're right about having to choose a career in the Netherlands early. I chose transport and logistics, and sometimes I regret it. Aw. Yeah, it's so strange and scary to me. I think sometimes what it's going to be like if I ever have kids here, like if they get to that age and I still live here in the Netherlands, what that will be like, because it seems so, I don't know, it just seems so early to just choose, like, this is who you're going to be, and that's it. It's set in stone. It's crazy. Librarians can do well. Smart folks. I used to want to be a librarian, Scott, but it's actually kind of hard to find a job as a librarian sometimes, I think. I think they have nice jobs, though. Adorabuild says, I was so relieved that I finally paid off my university student loans last year, although I think getting a good accountant helped. Yeah, I paid on mine for many years and didn't get anywhere on it. I feel like I owed more after paying on it for years. And it's like, how in the world can that be possible? But they just really set it up sometimes in a not helpful way. Cut the Craggle says, the Netherlands system seems good that you aren't made to do all subjects and that it's tailored towards the individual more. But it also kind of feels a little like your future is decided by the state. Yeah, I mean, I think they have them take tests in school, right? Like, at a certain age level in high school, you guys have to take tests, and then it determines whether you're in the three, like, if you're basically going to be in a technical field or an advanced educational field, or I don't even know. It's really weird. So really early on in high school, they're basically just like, yeah, you don't need to waste your time going to university. You're on this level down here. You don't need to go to university. You need to figure out something else with your life. Seems so weird to me. I don't know. I mean, stuff functions pretty well here, though, so I should probably take some sort of like online class about it or something, about how things really work and why they work here the way that they do, and then I would be more educated about it, because I don't really know the most about it. Brick Building with Justin Sluter is here, stopping by before work. Hello, Justin, if you're still here. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate that so much. Be well and see you later, he says. Engages ghost viewer mode. Where and what did you study, says ZBricks. I studied at a college in Charleston, South Carolina. So I lived in South Carolina for 6 or 7 years, and I did all of my university there at a liberal arts college, and I was an English literature major in the end. For a while I was sociology, and then I switched to English lit. Yep. So I have a bachelor's degree that, it shows that I made it through the university, but I don't have the most always use for my degree. People are always telling me I couldn't be a teacher, but I actually was a substitute teacher for quite a long time, and I decided through doing substitute teaching that being a full-time teacher was not a thing that I wanted to do. Being a teacher is a very difficult and very stressful job, I feel like, and you have a lot of responsibility. I am a person who has so much appreciation for the amazing teachers that I've had in my life that I feel like I would be doing a disservice by becoming a teacher, because I don't think I could do as good of a job as the best teachers that I had. So being a teacher is really hard. I feel really bad for people looking back, how mean people have been to teachers before, and they have a really difficult job and they do not get compensated a lot for doing it. So it's a lot of work. Mrs. Craggle says, in my final year, they did have an awesome subject, forensic archaeology. We basically were told how to hide a body and it never get discovered. Oh my gosh. You sound like a good person to know, Mrs. Craggle, just in case. That's funny. That's crazy. I think that's extremely interesting as well. I would definitely have wanted to take that class. Scott D. Brick says negotiations can be intense in real estate and dealing with unreasonable people. I can see that. ARF Trooper 9999 is here. Hey, how's it going, Sarah? It's going good. It's Saturday, so I'm happy it's the weekend. And after we finish doing this live stream, I'm probably going to spend some more time sorting out this giant piles of Lego and watching more shows with Mr. StarBricks.
I see Craggle was saying Mike is too in the zone to answer. Did I miss a question?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Zebrix asked what we studied and in school.
Oh yeah. Oh, for me. You mean?
Yeah, for both of us, I assume. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so I studied IT, so information technology. Just got my bachelor degree in that, software engineering and network security, and then got jobs in IT as a programmer and consultants, cybersecurity, that type of stuff.
Thanks for the reminder, Cut the Craggle, to have him answer.
This is like the technic heavy stuff, so
yeah, concentration mode activate.
I don't want to make a mistake.
Titanium J52 says, I was originally planning to become a high school math teacher, but last semester I figured out that wasn't for me, so I switched to psychology and I like it much better. Yeah, that's good then. And being a teacher, like I said, I also did the same thing. I thought I wanted to be a teacher for a while, and then I was a substitute teacher for many years, and I liked doing subbing, but I don't think I would ever enjoy being a full-time teacher. It seems extremely, I don't know, I just feel like you have to be a really specific type of person to excel at that job and to feel appreciation from it, because kids can be so mean and people are really hard on teachers sometimes. You have a lot of things you have to worry about all the time, and stress and abiding by curriculum guides, and I don't know, it just seems like a lot. And then your job doesn't even end when you're done with your day. You know, you work really hard teaching all day, then you go home and you have to grade papers, you have to come up with lesson plans, you have to keep learning probably and keep refreshing yourself on knowledge, and it just seems like a lot. It really is. And you don't get paid a lot either. So it's good that you figured that out earlier, that you didn't really want to be a math teacher. My brother, interestingly, went through a lot of different career options as well when he was in university, and he actually did end up becoming a teacher, which is really interesting because a lot of people do the opposite. They think they want to be a teacher and then they change to something else, but he wanted to be an actuary for a while, and then I don't remember what the other thing after that was, and then after that it was history teacher. So actually,
Legalomaniac is here.
Oh, Legalomaniac. Hey, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Homemade cheddar cheese to crack open this
Ooh,
weekend.
Cheddar cheese. Oh, that
Tayshawn
sounds really
is here
good.
as well.
Hey, Tayshawn. Welcome to the Saturday stream. Mrs. Craggle says, more like how using archaeology can help you discover bodies. We did have a fun field trip to hide a body and then had to try to find where other people had buried them. Oh my.
Okay.
I think the weirdest field trip I ever took was in university. I took a really weird class, and this class was called Death and Dying, and I was really impressed at the time because the textbook that we had, the professor that taught my class actually wrote the textbook we were using, and for some reason I was really impressed by that. I was like, wow, this guy wrote the textbook. But this Death and Dying class was really weird. It was reading all about all kinds of things regarding death and dying, and apparently it's a whole academic subject. And one of our field trips was to go to a morgue, and we actually were shown like the tools in the embalming area and how people get embalmed. It was really weird. So that's probably the weirdest field trip I've ever had, is seeing how people are embalmed and looking at the tools for that. It was interesting. It was very different class. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed that class though. It was very interesting to me. I love learning a lot, and I really love ideas and finding out new ideas and thinking about things. So I enjoyed college a lot. I really did. I like these stories about you guys' university or school experiences. It's very interesting to me. Can't believe this class that Mrs. Craggle took. I just, that's so crazy. It kind of reminds me of the high school classes where people have fake babies, but instead you have like a fake dead body. That's so wild. My gosh. My mom is a teacher, says Tayshawn. Aw, well, your mom is a wonderful person. Being a teacher's hard. What does she teach? Milan says, sounds very depressing. Owen says, sounds interesting. And also, hello, Owen. Checking the box?
Yeah, there's like a mechanism. I'll show you. There's like a mechanism. This pulls out here. If you rotate this.
Okay. Yeah.
But I feel like I put this on wrong.
Oh. Tayshawn wants to know, where can you take this class at, Mrs. Craggle? Asking for a friend. And Mahan says, school is weird. Owen says he doesn't have that many weird classes. I liked 6th grade, to be honest. I actually had an amazing 6th grade teacher, and her name was Mrs. Pamai, and she was awesome. She had us dress up in togas when we were learning about Romans. I think in 6th grade when you do history, it's like world history stuff a lot. And we learned a lot of cool things. She was always really engaging with, we had like our own city-states when we learned about Greece, and we got to dress up for that as well. And we did Egyptians, and I don't know, everything we did in that class was just really cool. We got to draw our own coat of arms and like cut it out in a big shield and then draw our own coat of arms and design it. It was just neat. That teacher was really cool. And I like I said, I'm a weird person. I think about people in my life from my past, and people that probably don't even know they meant a lot to me, they mean a lot. So that teacher was really cool. You can learn some cool things in 6th grade. Titanium J52 says, my favorite field trip was to Devil's Lake in Wisconsin. It was all climbing outside and it was really fun. Wow, that sounds really awesome. That sounds like an amazing field trip. That sounds really awesome. Scotty Brick says, haha, she never told him. You mean about that death and dying field trip? There's a lot of things Mr. StarBricks doesn't know. ARF Trooper has to go by ARF Trooper. And Tayshawn says, my mom teaches at an elementary school. Oh, wow. Your mom must be a sweet person. I substituted for all different age groups when I was a substitute teacher. So when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to teach, because I thought I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to figure out which age group was the most fun to be a teacher for, would work best for me. And I had to sub for the elementary schoolers for a while, and that's also like a really intense job. You have to really pay a lot of attention, and the kids that age can be really sweet, but they say some crazy stuff sometimes. They tell some wild stories. Little kids are so cute and funny and hilarious. My gosh. Owen says he likes his science and math teacher, but language, arts, and social studies is not his favorite. Cut the Craggle says, I once dated this girl that dug up and buried dead bodies. Oh, wait, I'm engaged to her. Oh. I think this is right.
No, it's not.
Oh, really?
Is it though?
I think it is, though, because when it's up, it's in, and then when you put it down, then it comes out. I think that's right. Because it's up in the picture and it's in, right? Or is it out?
It's in.
Then I think you got it right.
And then when you like boost mode.
I think it's proper.
Oh, the problem is I have to do the other side probably.
It seems stressful.
Probably.
Titanium J52 says, my 5th grade teacher always talked about the invention of the printing press. Somehow I got a question about that in a class I'm taking, and thanks to that teacher, I knew the answer. That's awesome. Yeah, it's weird sometimes how classes overlap, or information you learn throughout your life. You're like, hey, wait, that actually did come in handy. But that's kind of funny that your teacher was so obsessed about the invention of the printing press. Like, that's a weird topic to be, like, zoned in on. That's really interesting and kind of hilarious. I don't know. I've had some teachers who were, like, pretty hung up on some weird subjects, but that is a very odd subject to be, like, really into. Oh, kitty cat.
What is your friend?
Owen says that in elementary school they would... Oh, my, Paris. What's wrong?
What did you?
I don't know if she wants out there.
You have a weird nose. Your nose is dirty. You must clean yourself. Or otherwise it's shower time. You can go there. Doors open.
Owen said that in 5th grade they would go to the water park, which is a great water park, but due to, because of the coronavirus stuff, couldn't go. Aw, that sucks. That's awful. And Jay says, my 5th grade teacher was also really obsessed with Wizard of Oz. We watched the entire movie over the span of 3 weeks. Wow. That's a very interesting thing.
Master Wukong. There we go.
I got to watch some interesting movies when I was a substitute teacher, but usually teachers don't usually put on movies like Wizard of Oz when they're actually doing lessons. That's crazy. Woodshop teacher says, fun that you mentioned coat of arms. I've done that with my 5th graders, combining history and woodshop. First drawing it in history and then go to the woodshop and cut them out of plywood. Wow, that's awesome, woodshop teacher. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, that always just... It really stuck in my mind as being a really cool way to learn. And I know a lot of kids struggle with traditional learning where it's just listening. You know, if it's only auditory or visual, some people don't really...
You and me. No angry.
Some people don't learn as well that way, and they need the tactile experiences or the kinetic learning to really help them absorb the information. But I think it's true that when you have a tactile or kinetic experience, that I feel like it really is in your mind or in your memory forever. So that's a really cool thing to do with people as a way of learning. I bet that a lot of those kids are going to remember that for the rest of their life. So that's really awesome. It's really cool. SaraStarBricks is here. Hello, SaraStarBricks. Oh, Paris, what is the matter? I also really like Wizard of Oz, Titanium J52. That's an amazing movie. So your teacher had good taste, at least. Mrs. Craggle says, I stubbed my toe on a printing press once when I worked at the museum years ago. And it hurt, even with steel toe-capped shoes. Oh my gosh, that sounds painful. Even through the steel toes. I hate when you stub your toe. It's the worst.
What is there, Bears? I don't know what you want. You probably want the sugar. And
she
I'm
wants
hangry too.
She wants whipped cream.
You're not the only one who is hangry. Because
That
I
cat
haven't
is
eaten
spoiled.
anything, and I'm mad hangry, Bears. Yeah, I
Aww, I
Let's
think we
be
should just give her
hangry
some
together.
whipped cream.
Let's
Poor
be
cat.
hangry together.
The first printing press, says Cut the Craggle, was actually a cannibalized wine press. Tells you all you need to know about humans, really. I did not know that. I, unlike Titanium J52's old teacher, am not a printing press expert. But that's interesting to know, though. Roderick says, sorry I'm late. No worries at all. You're always just on time, so please don't worry at all about that.
We have to, like, wean you off of it.
Uh-oh, something happened.
Just click it off.
Just push X on this? Yeah. Oh my. I don't know what I did.
Oh.
What?
No, that's probably my,
Huh?
That just happens after 12 hours.
Oh, okay. That was really weird. I thought I did something.
Paris, we need to wean each other off of the sugar.
Rogue Runner's here. Hi, Rogue. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice weekend so far. I love how Craggle and Mrs. Craggle time their comments to match. Blocksmith Forge says, stubbing your toe is a reminder of why you shouldn't stub your toe. LOL. Yeah, that's the worst.
We can do it together, Paris.
So, I don't know if I should mention or not, like the live stream that we did on Thursday.
Oh, the live stream after we did our live stream?
Yeah, after we did our live stream. I don't know if I should mention that or not.
Well, people can look it up. They can look what happened at Saya O'Connor's show.
Yeah, I just don't know if I should talk about it or not because I don't want to sound like a fangirl.
Jangbricks I saw on
Yeah, so the best thing in my Lego life happened to me on Thursday, and that is I got to stream with the one and only Jangbricks. So that is really cool. I'm just saying, I'm still pretty happy about it. And that's going to sound kind of weird, but I did fangirl a little bit about streaming with him. Jangbricks is awesome, and he's really nice too. So that was a pleasant stream. If you guys didn't check that out, after our Thursday live stream, we streamed with Saya O'Connor, a good friend of mine in the Lego community, and I like to stream with him every week on Thursdays. He does a weekly Thursday stream, which is a lot of fun with guests, and we joined for that, and Jangbricks was on. Yeah, Pink Wheels 3 says, the Jang. Yeah, the Jang. Isn't that crazy? I was just, oh my gosh. It was very surprising. I don't know if he's ever streamed before in a community stream.
Sai gets the weirdest guest.
The Cool Factor was there as well, and a lot of my other really amazing friends in this community that I really like and enjoy. But Jangbricks, yeah, the Jangbricks. Jangbricks really, says Jack? Yeah.
Who else do you fangirl for a live stream?
I don't think anybody else really is much. I mean, Brickatect a little bit. I'm sorry, Kraggles. I know that's weird, but just a little bit. Greg is pretty cool. There's just a couple people that I like watched, you know, before I started doing Lego YouTube, and I think there's always something kind of, I don't know. It's like it's a microcosm world, right? This Lego community. It's a little microcosm of the real world, which you have your celebrities in this Lego community as well. But, yeah, Pink Wheels 3 says no judging. I'd be fangirling too. Yeah, I really was. I was just like, oh my gosh, I get to stream with Jangbricks. And then after the stream, he like hung out and was talking to people in the green room too. It's really cool. And he's super nice. So I feel like I've had my, my Lego achievement unlocked on that. Streaming with Jangbricks.
That was pretty cool.
Are you sure it wasn't Ganache Bricks?
I don't think it was.
It could have been Ganache, actually. You're right. But it didn't seem like Ganache. But yeah. Brickcomsten says, I watched the stream and it was great. Yeah. Knights of Glen says, I was there and it was pretty fun. Yeah, it was pretty neat. How do you get so many people on your streams? I need to learn your secret. It's not me, though. It's, I think just from getting to know so many people in the community that it's sort of just organically happens. I don't actually have guests on my streams, but I just join a lot of other people's streams. So it doesn't really actually have anything to do with me other than a little bit of luck, but I'm so floored that happened, and I thought I would share it because people probably know, because we always recommend people to come from this stream to the other ones that we're on, but it was just really cool. I'm just saying. Craggle says, I was in and out of the stream. It was a shame you didn't speak as much as some of the others. Yeah, it happens though. I mean, it's always a little bit hard to, I'm not a really pushy person. Like, you guys can see if you watch my streams that I talk a lot and I have a lot to say, but I'm not a very pushy, aggressive person. So when I'm in a big group like that, I don't push to be heard. And so sometimes that you end up a little bit quieter. And I think we had this discussion a few times in the female only streams, that people were saying how refreshing it was to be able to talk more as a girl in the community, because sometimes when we stream with all guys and it's just a girl or two, I feel like we just struggle a little bit more with interjecting and pushing through the conversation and sort of being aggressive about it. So sometimes you don't get heard as much, which is okay. I usually, after the streaming on Thursdays, I'm usually pretty tired anyways, so it's nice to join and just relax. But yeah, it's I'm not always the most talkative on the group streams. I like the smaller ones better because then you get a little bit more of a chance to chit chat. And for a while, I have really wanted to, I've really wanted to do like smaller streams on my own channel, but I never really did that. And I don't know if I ever will, because I also like the way it's been now with just kind of me and Mr. StarBricks.
Oh,
Are you still in focus mode over there?
yeah, I'm trying to fix this thing.
Roadrunner says the stream was great. I feel very, very fortunate. It's cool. It's very cool. But yeah, I feel a little like a dork saying that because, you know, he's a guy. He's just a guy, just like I'm a person, and Mr. StarBricks is a person, and everybody's just a person. But it's still neat when you look up to somebody or you're inspired by somebody and then you get to meet them. That's pretty cool. So I definitely fangirled a little bit inside quietly. I was just like, wow, this is cool. But yeah. Anyways. Cut the Craggle says, I get that. I feel like some people were monopolizing the stream a little bit, and whenever I popped in, it was the same 2 or 3 people talking. Yeah, it happens sometimes, and I don't know how to get around that. I think, you know, I don't know. This is one of the reasons why I also don't host streams, because I feel like it's difficult to coordinate, like, who do you invite and how many people do you have on and which people get along with these people and which people, how do you make it like a good group where everyone gets to talk? And
it also depends on the topic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the majority of the stream was focused on the LAN MNR situation.
Yeah.
People are
interested
in joining or have strong opinions about it. So, and
Exactly.
that's fine. We know that some of those community panels can get a little bit heated sometimes. And
Knights of Glen says, hey chat, is there any room for people who curse, or is that just an all Lego rule? I think that you definitely can find spaces on the internet, even on YouTube, where you can curse. I know a couple of the people in our community actually do late night streams sometimes where it's like cursing, drinking, hanging out, anything 18 plus. Anything goes type of stream, yeah. So we've definitely been part of those, and they're a lot of fun, and I've seen a lot of interesting things, and it's always like good laughs. But on my own channel personally, I don't endorse or condone that. And to be honest, in my real life, I'm not a person who uses bad words. I'm not a person who uses curses, so it's not really any different for me, I guess. But there are definitely some places that are 18 plus.
yeah,
Anything goes. Mrs. Craggle says they should have that Teams feature where you raise your hand.
oh yeah.
Is that a way where you can like acknowledge, like, hey, I want to say
click a
something?
button and then you're like, hey, I would like to speak, and then there should be a moderator.
Oh gosh. That's funny. But yeah, I definitely...
Oh, no.
There are some big personalities in our YouTube community, and you know, it's it can be difficult when there are multiple big personalities and opinionated people all wanting to talk at the same time. And I'm okay with it. You know, it's always engaging to listen. It's always fun to be a part of it. I don't need to talk the most during things. It's okay with me. I have my own stream to talk about whatever I want to talk about and hang out with you guys, which is, you know, what I like to do. But I also like to join with friends and listen to other people's conversations too. So, no worries at all. Mahan says Tommy C. Bricks and Ryan swears, so you can go swear over there if they're fine with it. Cut the Craggle says, oh, totally, especially when members keep talking over other people on the stream when they try to speak. Because Scott said the host needs to control it. Yeah, I think it can be hard, though. And I can understand, you know, I think it can be difficult. Like, you need to rotate people in and out sometimes so that people have different mixes and different people on. And I think that that's helpful as well if you rotate sometimes, but it's difficult to, if you're a nice person, like I'm nice as well. I don't want to tell anybody like, hey, please try not to talk as much this time, or I don't want to tell anybody that. So I can imagine it's difficult to balance it, and you know,
it takes skill to be a proper moderator and just
and
interject as well, like be like, okay, you know, let's move on to the next topic, or hey, what about you? You know, speaker A, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it definitely requires a lot of skills, and it can be difficult. That's why I don't host either, because I find that to be very stressful, and I find that to be a very difficult thing to do. So,
you want to build the housey?
Oh yeah, I'll build the little house. What is it?
Typo? Typo.
Oh, it just skipped bag 11? Maybe bag 11 is later. Or is there just 2 bag 12s in a row? Does anybody else have a typo in their Ninjago Destiny bounty manual? We skipped a bag in the manual somehow. Oh, there's just 2 bag 12s. Okay. So bag...
We just did bag 10. This says bag 12. And then later on, you need to do bag 12. So this should have been bag 11 because we're on bag 11 right now.
That's very interesting. If you're not paying attention to that, that can get you into some major trouble.
How can they not spot that? Like, nobody play tested this and it was like, there's bag 12 instead of bag 11.
That's so weird.
That's one of the craziest mistakes I've seen in a LEGO manual.
Simon says, I just got here and I wonder which stream you were talking about. So on Thursdays, I do a regular live stream on Thursdays at around 1:30 Eastern, or it's 6:30 GMT. And right after my Thursday live stream, I always join Cy O'Connor on his live streams. And this last week, he had JangBricks on there, so that was really cool. And I think that's mostly what we're talking about. The last couple streams for community spaces, not on his channel alone, but just any of the community live streams, have been very heated in the last week or so because of all the drama with the LAN stuff, the new rules that the LAN is instating, and a lot of the leak stuff. All of that stuff has really stirred up a lot of drama in the LEGO community, and I feel like people are very interested in that topic, and they also are very opinionated and have a lot of passion for the topics at hand. So for the last couple weeks during the community live streams, they have just been very difficult sometimes to say things in them, but people are just very excited to share their passionate opinions about things, and so I think that's what people are mostly referencing with people talking a lot.
Noticing in the chat, people are talking that the Ninjago special is airing tonight. Is that like the animated series? If so, is that something that's only in the US, or can you watch that on the LEGO YouTube, or how would one go about watching this?
And Titanium J52 says, that reminds me when I was on a Hive stream last night. I was up way too late and I barely remember it. I was so tired. Yeah, some of the women's streams for me start at midnight, so it's been interesting trying to join in with things. And Cut the Craggle says, you're lovely, Sarah. Too nice to tell someone to shut up, but I am not nice. Sometimes not being nice can help, though, but yeah. I do see what you're mentioning as well. And Titanium J52 says, yep, there's a typo in the instructions. That's bad.
That's messed up.
Knights of Glen says, most of the people in the LEGO community, rightly so, don't want to give out to each other. The point of LEGO is to have fun, and it's one of the things that makes the LEGO community the best. Yeah. I think most people in this community, everybody I've met so far has been kind of positive. I haven't encountered any issues with anyone personally. And Brickmaniac81 says, yeah, I've heard that there's an error in the manual. Apparently there is. Yeah.
I'm waiting for a LEGO delivery for you today.
Ooh, LEGO delivery. That's nice. It's coming out in French this weekend, says Titanium J52. The special comes out in Canada in English next weekend.
Okay.
So I guess we can't watch it just yet. Thanks for the information.
Speak French.
I definitely do not speak French. So if anybody else out there is able to speak French and watch French, enjoy that. But me, definitely not. What?
Enjoy that?
Yeah, enjoy that. I don't speak French at
I
all.
don't think I would be able to fully catch a whole 45 minutes.
Maybe if it was in Spanish, but my French is definitely not good enough for that. I know like 2 words in French, maybe 3.
Although they will probably be like screaming each other's names. So if the names are the same, then they will still be like, "Oh, Zane, Master Wu."
Yeah, but that doesn't really give you a whole lot of, on the plot. Where can you watch it, Titanium J52? He said that it should be popping up on YouTube next weekend when it airs in Canada. And NJ Studio says a French streaming platform.
If I see it somewhere in English on YouTube because somebody kind of uploaded,
Greg is
it'll
here.
be in the Discord.
He says bonjour, chat.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Greg. Bonjour to you.
Bon samedi. Or is that Sunday?
I have no idea.
Maybe that was Sunday.
I can't believe that it told you to build bag 12 for this one. It's bag 11. That's crazy.
No, samedi. See? Never mind.
And nobody even warned us in the chat, you guys. For shame. For shame.
Comme ça va? That means hello, how are you? In français.
No, guys, don't speak too much French. I can't read or understand French. The only languages you can speak in the chat are English, a little bit of Dutch, and a little bit of Spanish. So those are the ones that I understand.
You're also allowed to speak in PHP or Java.
No. Don't tell people that. Then they're going to write all kinds of weird stuff.
Bye, Tayshawn. He has to head out.
Bye,
We'll see you
Tayshawn.
soon. We'll keep an eye out. Yeah, see, I thought somebody was Saturday, but it says on Google Translate that it's Sunday. Sorry, that it's Saturday.
I have no idea. I think Domingo is Sunday in Spanish. Domingo.
English to French. Here we go. Give me French. Where are you? Saturday. Samedi. Exactly. But what about Sunday? Dimanche. Yeah, exactly. That was the weird one. I was like, wow.
Well, Domingo is Sunday in Spanish, so it kind of makes sense. Domingo. But I actually don't remember Saturday in Spanish.
Cut the Craggle says, when I first got involved in the LEGO YouTube community, I tried to get on with everyone. But like every walk of life, there are a few ace-holes about.
Yeah, what we say for that, Cut the Craggle, is ice hole. I think I can say that without getting trouble on my channel, and I don't say bad words, but I will say ice hole.
It's a hole of ice.
It's an ice hole.
Yeah. It's a hole. It's like to do ice fishing.
That's fair though, Cut the Craggle. I have luckily not encountered any of those issues on my own yet, but I can imagine that you can't get along with everybody all the time, unfortunately.
And yeah, Titanium J says, it's been a while since I've taken French. Yeah, that's the same for me. I had like 5 years in high school, but then I don't actually use it unless I happen to be in France. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you want me to tell. I don't know if you want me to tell that story.
Yeah, so I can tell the story.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so...
Because it's funnier from my point of view, I feel like.
You can tell it.
So, Mr. StarBricks, when we met and first started dating, told me he spoke a lot of languages, including German and French. And he said he was pretty fluent in French.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to brag to my family about how amazing my new boyfriend was, and they decided that they wanted to travel around in Europe. I wanted to meet up with them, and I was like, well, Mike is so amazing. He speaks French almost fluently. He's really incredible. So we went to meet up with my parents in Paris and hang out with them, and I had been telling them how amazing and fluent he was in French. And then people tried to speak French to him.
Total, how do you call it? Total brain freeze. I just had complete, like, I speaking it is difficult for me. I can understand it. I can read it. I that's very easy for me. But when I have to speak it, my brain is taking over. And it's like, you want to speak German, right? Just say this in German.
my brain is like, okay, what's the word, the sentence? You have to say it in German. And then when I'm in Germany, then my brain is talking to me in French. It's really, really mean.
I forgive you now, and I totally understand how that happened. But at the time, I was so embarrassed. I had been bragging to my parents so much about how my boyfriend spoke fluent French, and then he was just like, and it's just like, this is so embarrassing. I swear he speaks French. They were like, yeah, Sarah, okay.
A little bit.
So embarrassing.
A little bit.
I understand, though. Like, it's difficult when you're put on the spot
It's
with
really
language stuff.
Especially in France and in Paris.
They speak fast.
They speak really fast. And, not everybody speaks very clean, right? Very pronounced and clean and slow. It's like really fast. And they have a wide variety of, other people that came to Paris as well. So it's not even French is not even their first language. So it's hard.
The cat's like, whipped cream, please.
We can do this, Paris. We have to wean each other off of sugar. There's no more birthday cake.
She wants the whipped cream. She's a whipped cream fiend.
But yeah, that was a little bit tough. I don't know.
Simon says, poor Mr. Starbricks. Yeah, I feel bad for him now. In the moment, I only was thinking about like how embarrassing it was, but
we were in a cab and there was like trying to like talk about how much it was and then paying in cash or card, and I just completely froze up. It was very difficult.
Oh, sábado. Sorry, that's Saturday in Spanish. Joyce let me know that sábado is Saturday in Spanish. Thank you, Joyce. Or gracias. Muchas gracias.
Paris, you look so strange now.
Why?
Her nose, the ring on her nose is like...
It's like it's wet. It's like she has a runny nose, or her nose is wet. Is that what you're talking about? How it's darker?
Yeah, the bottom
it's like
of her nose.
she dips it, or she has a runny nose and it gets a little bit wet.
You want to show yourself?
No, don't do that. Last time she did that, she didn't have a good time after that.
But you want to sit on a chair?
Brian's Bricks says, hey, Sarah, I'm in an ACT workshop, but just saying hello. Really, really want the set, but hasn't saved up enough yet. Make sure that you try to get it soon, Brian, because I think that it will be one that will probably be gone next year. And now's a good time to get a good deal on it, so make sure to take a look for it.
She doesn't let me touch her nose.
Nah, just leave her be. I'll check on her in a little bit.
You want some? You want the sugars?
Yeah, Cut the Craggle says ice hole. I love it. It's like the German version. It's like EIS, right?
Yeah.
Is that how they say it in German? Or like ICE, but yeah, it can also be like EIS. We like to say that they're an ice hole. The way Mr. Starbricks says it is the best.
Ice hole.
But yeah, it's like that. It's bad.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The Arnold ice hole.
Arnold ice hole.
Yeah.
Decent?
Everybody oversells on their resume a little, says Blocksmith Forge. Oh, Titanium J52 has to go.
It only does purrs.
Bye. Thanks for hanging with us. And good luck on your math test. Titanium J52 had to go.
Oh, bye, Titanium J.
Tell him good luck on his math test.
I just gave Paris a little whisk of whipped cream, and she is purring and happy.
Yeah, that's what she wanted, I think.
She wants that sugar. It's hard for her to wean off. I mean, we're out of Coca-Cola, we're out of cake. I noticed like this craving, that the candy or sugars.
I don't suffer as much, I feel like, from withdrawal.
Oh, I suffer.
Like, my stomach is super rumbling, but I'm kind of okay.
Joyce says, I understand. I can email in Spanish to my Spanish clients, but then when they call me, I freeze up and switch to English. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fair.
Sometimes for work, I can listen to customers or like conversations that are fully in German. I understand it, but then when I speak, I just speak in English. It's just easier. That is not a deal.
Brian's Brick says, I've been price matching at Target to get Harry Potter sets at super low prices. Hagrid's Hut, $17, Clock Tower, $26, and got Hogwarts Express for $25. Are you still matching GameStop stuff? Because I know that's how I got some stuff on sale, but that was months ago, and I thought that Target stopped price matching GameStop. But maybe you managed to get lucky. Did she wolf that down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wolfed it down.
Oh my.
You still have some on your nozzle.
Clean the
on her nozzle. She just gets whipped cream on her nose.
Just like a little white spot on her nozzle.
Did she just sneeze?
I think she's pretty cold. You want me to turn the heat on?
Yeah, I think she's cold.
You a little bit cold? I know the sun is getting a little bit better here, but...
SaraStarBricks says, Brian's Bricks, wow, that's really cheap. Yeah, they had some great deals at Target and GameStop in the US. You can get some good stuff on sale if you're being vigilant about it. So that's awesome.
Clean that nozzle. You look like you just came out of an 80s nightclub.
Yeah, Brian's Bricks says matching with GameStop. Wow, you're lucky then, because they stopped price matching GameStop a long time ago. GameStop sold out of that stuff a super long time ago, and I know a lot of people who were trying to get Target to price match GameStop, and they were not accepting it anymore, so that's very lucky. That's awesome. Good for you, Brian.
Bears is going to lay back down on the couch.
When is the pizza party stream, says Scott. Yeah, I don't know when the next time we're going to get pizza is. Are we allowed to eat pizza on your new planned diet?
We can.
Yay.
I won't.
Mr. Starbucks. Wait, what? What do you mean we can, but I won't? Then how is that we can eat pizza?
Well, you can if you want. I'll order you pizza.
So no, basically.
I've decided that March 1st I need to start eating and healthier and be more active because it's going really the wrong way when it comes to activity. I was supposed to help clean out my mom's shed, but I don't see myself doing it. I'm so out of shape.
Did you let her know that you weren't going to come?
Yeah, I told
Oh,
her.
okay.
So I will try to eat better and be a little bit more active so that I can actually, in 2 or 3 weeks, actually feel like I can actually clean out her shed for like 6 to 8 hours. I feel like I don't have the same energy level as I used to have last year. So I really want to eat healthier.
I'm going to keep eating
Because
candy.
we eat a ton of carbs and sugar.
I need the stickers, actually.
Oh, the stickers. Where
Yes.
are those? Actually, where are those?
I thought they were with the manual.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
So I'll try to eat a little bit healthier, but pizza is fine.
Well, you just said you wouldn't eat pizza, though. So is the answer
Hey.
that yes, you will eat pizza, or no, you won't?
I think I will eat pizza.
Man,
It's
such
just
a complicated thing for one answer.
Solo Brick Builder is here.
Hi, Darren. Thanks
Hope
for
you're
coming.
enjoying building those cool Lego sets.
Yeah, have you started on any of those yet, Darren? Are you building the Porsche yet?
Uber Eats has a awesome promotion right now, which is 30% off here in our area.
Oh, yeah, we should order more food. Oh, man. I really enjoyed the poke bowl that we got the other day. That was so, so good. It's like a Hawaiian sushi bowl. We were talking about it on someone else's stream. I just like fresh stuff sometimes. I like to eat tons of pizza and cheeseburgers, and then at least something like fresh and healthy once in a while.
Yeah, so if you order for 25 euros, then you get 30% off, which is basically 10 euros for free. So you could get more food for less.
Solo says that he hasn't built a cool set. I think that's what that's supposed to say.
Let's see what we can get.
Yeah, let's order some food. I like food. I think I kind of messed up my sticker a little bit. So I'm going to try to fix it. I like this trick that somebody told me where you stick the sticker sheet, the wax paper from the sticker sheet up underneath the sticker, and then that's how you can kind of separate it. That seems like a really helpful tip because it definitely works if you like slide that under there and then you can kind of peel it up and fix it. Just saying, you guys.
Non-bruji.
Non.
Yes, non-breads.
Come on, sticker. I want to make you perfect. So, line yourself up. Oh my gosh, my sticker game is just horrible today. I swear. If I was playing in sporting events, I would let everybody down except for the people who bet against me. I am just really, really off my sticker game. This is the worst application I've had in a while. Sorry for ignoring you guys. I'm also like concentrating. Solo says no, Oh, Kobe. He says he hasn't built any Kobe sets yet. Ah, okay. And Brickhamsten says everything in moderation is key. That's also how I feel, Brickhamsten. I don't like going on crazy diets anymore. I just like sort of eating something a little bit more healthy more often, but I don't ever cut candy out of my eating. I used to do that a lot when I was a little bit younger, and I don't know, life is too short not to eat candy and pizza sometimes. That's how I feel about that. Might as well enjoy it while we're here. But you also definitely have to make sure that you get a little bit of exercise and eat some healthy stuff too. Cut the Crackle says a life without pizza is no life at all. Mm-mm. Never read truer words, Craggle. A life without pizza is no life at all.
You want Indian food?
Yeah, Indian food is good. Or Thai food. Indian food is nice though. Yummy. Just eat less pizza, says Simon. Yeah. I've been eating so many sweets on lockdown, says Knights of Glen. I know, me too. I think that's part of the problem is we have gained a lot of weight and become a little bit unhealthy in our, it's a little bit too much on the other side of the scale where it's eating a little bit too much candy. Sorry to cause star household drama, says Scott D. Bricks.
Drama? No, don't worry.
No, there's no drama, Scott. You're fine. I'm not sure.
You want me to order their deluxe super everything in one mixed grill, tikka masala, aloo matar, naan bread. Everything.
Is that what we got last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. The one that's big with all the meats. I like the one with all the different meats. And it comes with rice and all kinds of good stuff. Carlo's here. Hi, Carlo. Welcome. And Scott says, oh my, I love Pokeballs. I know. It sounds like Pokeball, like Pokemon style. But it tastes so good, and it's the one that I get. I figured out the perfect balance for my Pokeball. Wow, that's really hard to say.
All right, that is ordered. It will take a little while because it's Saturday. It takes an hour and a half.
Scott says I finished sorting 4 small sets, all put away. Oh, nice. I have so much Lego I have to sort. I bought like 2 bulk lots, from this person, and it's just like a sick amount of stuff. It's sick.
Well, that's friendly. That saved €10.
A big old box.
Oh, that box set that you got with the abused Lego?
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't even opened it yet.
And I've got another crate as well, and I've got bags full also. I have so many bulk things to sort. It's
Sarah has
really
been,
sick.
Picking out her Lego Friends hotel set and other sets, and the table over there that we used to build on is littered with Lego sets.
Oh,
and
Stavros
pieces.
is here. Hi, Stavros. I actually didn't even tell you, but I saw another hotel on Marktplatz, which I didn't buy, but that person was only selling it for €30.
Oh, wow.
What a major deal. Oh, look, already sold it. Mm-hmm. Ba-boom. I messaged them about it because I was like, that's a good deal.
What did they order, Azek? So, yeah, we... instead of a pizza party, we are going for an Indian food party. So it's their deluxe menu or something, which comes with, rice dishes, curry dishes, and tons of mixed grill meats from the mixed grill, like chicken and things like that.
Does it come with lamb as well, or is that more of a Greek
it comes
thing?
With lamb,
oh, it does come with lamb.
Just no beef because that is not supposed to be a.
Apologies to the vegetarians out there or the vegans. Sorry, I like to eat meat.
It's a no-go deal in Indian cuisine.
I like to eat meat.
And it comes with naan breads and.
If BFABs out there are listening, he's crying.
Crunchy chicken. Well, they also have a dish that is just with green peas and potato. That is vegan.
I think he mentioned before he actually doesn't mind if he knows people who eat meat. But yeah, I like to eat it. It tastes good.
Just Uber Eats was kind of missing in action for a while with the deals, but now they had a 30% off deal, which is pretty good.
Do you remember when I was looking into it and we found out that to qualify as a lamb, it actually legitimately has to be a baby, really young, under a certain months. It's sick. I feel really sad about it because lamb tastes really good, but in order to qualify as being called lamb, it actually has to be I don't know. I don't remember if it's like under 2 or 3 months old or something, or if it's a
No,
certain
no,
years.
that's not
It's
what
so
God-
sad. It's so sad. I know. I feel bad, but it's
I mean, I typically,
It is tasty.
I mean, I wonder if it's not always the same, but.
I don't know.
Mrs. Craggle says, I love some curry. Scotty Briggs says, nice, I'm jealous. My wife won't eat Indian food and I like it.
I eat pretty much everything, so Mr. Starbricks really got lucky with me, and I got lucky with him too, because I had a boyfriend in the past who never ate anything, and it was so hard. I mean, it shouldn't be a deal breaker, you wouldn't think, when you're dating, but it's really difficult if you love to eat and you like to eat everything, and the person you're with doesn't eat anything, and you're just like, come on, like, it's all so good. I love food.
Adam O says, I like Greek food, especially the salads. Yeah, Greek food is
Oh
great
yeah,
too.
Greek food is really good,
You're
Adam.
making me hungry, says Simon.
I know, my stomach's over here growling really bad.
And Craggle says, Uber Eats always sends me a coupon after I order. Yeah. I just refuse to order until we have a coupon. But, yeah, I think Sarah, the only thing she isn't
Doesn't
a big
eat.
fan of eating is more the Western Chinese cuisine.
Yeah, I've never liked Chinese food. Always said that I hate Chinese food, but I think the problem is that I just don't like American Chinese food or cheap Chinese food. I just don't like, I don't know, it smells weird and it tastes weird and it just doesn't seem good for you at all. I just don't like it, but we've gone to some really high-end Chinese restaurants before and I did enjoy that food. So I think I just don't like I don't know.
The simple, the stir-fried dishes, right?
Nah, or like the stuff with the sweet and sour, like goopy sauce dumped onto it. I just don't enjoy that at all. I don't like westernized Chinese food. I just don't. But everything else I eat legitimately.
It's very interesting because around the 70s, 80s, we had always a huge population from Indonesia and also from China. So that kind of got merged together into one. They call it Chinese Indonesian cuisine. So it's kind of a mix of everything, but
I'm so thrilled with what I just read in the chat, as I'm like all over the place. But Mrs. Craggle says I was a vegetarian when me and Mr. Craggle met, and he loves all the meat. Very difficult to choose where to eat. Not a vegetarian now. I love that so much. How long were you a vegetarian for? That's wild, because I feel like you always hear about people who influence their partner to like become a vegetarian, or like I became vegan because I'm so inspired. But I've never heard of somebody who was a vegetarian or vegan and was just like, nah, I guess I'll give up my life and eat meat now. That's wild. Although she did say that she's not a big fan of beef though, or fish. So maybe she's still kind of like adhering to it for the most part.
yeah, exactly.
But not fully. Maybe there's some things that, like chicken or something, that maybe, I mean, I know they have roast. Sunday roast you guys do, so I guess that makes sense that you're not a vegetarian if you have a Sunday roast.
Yeah, and Simon and Pink Wheels are saying proper authentic Chinese food is good, or Szechuan Chinese is the best. Yeah. When you say Chinese food, I mean, China is a huge place, right? It would be saying like, in America, like I like American food, but there's so many different regional cuisines, and not every type of regional cuisine has really made it popular in the US or North America or in Europe. So it's difficult. I always say westernized Chinese food because
it's like low budget. I just don't like low end Chinese food, but I don't like a lot of low end food sometimes anyways.
Because China truly is a really huge place. I mean, northern China, you know, the sort of the royal Beijing, Peking type style food is different than the Hong Kong type food and what is in the middle of the country. So
I guess it's kind of like eating like grocery store sushi and then saying you don't like sushi. Like, it's not a very good benchmark for
it
sushi,
really
what sushi really is. So I guess it kind of makes
here
sense.
it's you know, the rice dishes with egg or with meats that are like in a heavy sweet and sour sauce, or stir fried vegetables with chicken, stuff like that. That's the more common stuff here.
Oh, and Pink Will 3 says also Korean food is great too. Yeah, we've had some good Korean food as well. I haven't had Korean that often, but I did enjoy it when we had it. And Adam says my sister likes Chinese food, but I don't. Yeah.
Korean barbecue.
My whole family always liked Chinese food, and it was always so hard for me when they wanted to do Chinese, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't like that. I don't want to eat that. But
Bibimbap. Korean barbecue is good. Kimchi.
Stavros says, "You mean Greek salad with feta?" Oh yeah, it's so delicious. Yeah, I love Greek food. Greek food is delicious, and Mediterranean food in general. Man,
Mrs. Craggle has not been a vegetarian for 10 years.
Oh, that's quite a long time.
Only eating the white meat, so that's the chickens and turkey.
Yeah.
Seasoned sausages.
That makes sense to me.
And Pink Wheels considers their family part-time vegetarians. We eat a lot of meals where we substitute lentils for meat, like lentil tacos, lentil chili, black bean burgers. Yeah, that's actually pretty smart because I think that resembles like ground beef or like, you know.
That is pretty smart, and it's also good for the environment as well. I think a lot of people always think about the reasons to be a vegetarian as being about animals and things like that. But I think a lot of people also become vegetarian to decrease their footprint on the earth. And if you watch documentaries about basically why you shouldn't eat meat, one of the biggest reasons is the problems that all the meat eating actually has like a really bad impact on the environment from the way that all the cows are and all the stuff is like in the system, and people eat way too much meat, and it generates a lot of waste and it causes a lot of problems for the environment. So it's actually better if you can limit it, if you can, you know, try to limit your meat consumption. It actually helps the environment quite a lot.
So before we get to Craggle's comment here, Simon says, same as India. Yeah, India also has a ton of different region variants, and I feel bad saying that I don't really know the differences between northern and southern Indian food. That there's a lot of curries. I know that there's a ton of dishes that actually didn't even originate necessarily in India. They originated in England, right? Because of the huge Indian population there. And then they become, I think it's the Vindaloo dish or something that came out of somewhere in England that became popular. But yeah, that's a good point. And Craggle says, I love prawn crackers, but Mrs. Craggle is allergic to prawns, so I have to be careful when ordering them from a Chinese restaurant. The first time I found out, she did an Angelina Jolie impression.
Oh no, like her lips puffed up really bad. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, that's I like prawn crackers a lot.
They're not my favorite thing. I like the cassava ones better.
Yeah, the cassava.
Yeah, I like that one better than the prawn crackers. But the prawn crackers are okay if I'm in the right mood or if it goes with the right type of dish.
The kerupuk. Yeah. It's also a staple in Indonesian cuisine, which I'm much more used to eating, so. And I don't know what mafu tofu is. Pink Wheel 3 says that's a big favorite, and bibimbap is great. Yeah, it's just so many great dishes, you know, rice dishes with fresh produce or with and a good sauce or something. It doesn't really matter where it's from. It's typically good, you know.
Nicoletta says she doesn't like sushi, that it's disgusting, I think is what she's trying to say. I love sushi. It's actually my favorite food, or one of my favorite foods, but I will say that, you know, you can definitely have off sushi. And the first time I tried sushi, I did not like it at all because it was weird and different and I didn't really know what to expect. But I find the more that you try things, if you eat something and you're like, that was weird or that was not my favorite thing, if you eat it again, it's like your brain has already logged an expectation or information about it, and then you like it more the next time you have it. So you just have to keep trying things sometimes.
And sometimes it's also the way it's prepared, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of vegetables my mom made in a certain way, I was just not
or the freshness of the ingredients sometimes.
So I will try it again.
Definitely good to try it again.
Especially something like Brussels sprouts, you know, I didn't want that when my mom made those, but then later when they are like sauteed or like even the fried Brussels sprouts, at least, is delicious.
I feel so bad, and I really hope my mom's not watching this right now. She's never watched my stream, but now I feel like is the moment she would watch. But I have the greatest story about food preferences. I used to not like steak. I thought steak was really not nice. I was like, no, I don't like steak. And then I had steaks that my mom had not cooked and that other people had cooked, or restaurant steak. And I was like, whoa, steak is good. But the way that my mom made her steak, I didn't like it.
Too chewy or something?
It was just overcooked and really well done and not very seasoned. I just didn't like it. So I figured I didn't like steak. But it was really kind of the way it was made. So it's always good to keep trying things. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. I like so many of the other things that you make, so please don't be mad.
Yeah, and here Pink Wheels 3 says Kerala and Punjabi are 2 types of Indian foods. And I don't know the differences between those so far.
We have a delivery here. Mrs. Craggle says, I always wanted to try sushi, but since they use a lot of seafood, couldn't really take the risk. But then I discovered vegetarian sushi. Yeah, they have a lot of really good vegetarian sushi. One of the places that me and Mr. Starbricks like to go to here has all you can eat, and they have like banana sushi rolls. It's really weird, but I like to eat those as a dessert sushi. They have a lot of really nice vegetarian sushi, so I'm really glad for that. It's always nice when there's options for everybody on a menu, you know. I also know, Mrs. Craggle, since you like chicken now, there's been some places, like I think there's a place in the UK actually, I thought that was in London, called Sticks and Sushi. And the Sticks and Sushi place actually has some really good chicken sushi. So they put chicken in it instead of fish, which I also think tastes pretty nice. If you're not a big fan of fish, but you like chicken, you can eat chicken sushi. It took me a while to like sushi. And now it's like my favorite thing. We haven't eaten sushi in a really long time either. Simon says banana sushi sounds great. Yeah, that place has banana sushi and it has some other type of fruit sushi. I think it's like mango or something. The mango sushi I didn't really care for, but the banana sushi was pretty good. I also like the tamago one where they just have the egg on the sushi rice.
Talking about sushi types?
Yeah, because Mrs. Craggle said she always wanted to try sushi, but she's not a big fan of seafood. Why does she keep crying like that?
You okay?
She just cries. My cat for the last couple days just cries all the time, and I have no idea what she wants. She has food. She has water.
You don't feel good?
I don't know.
Enough with all the Lego.
Yeah, I don't know what her
There's
deal
too much
is.
Lego.
Cut the Craggle says, I refuse to feel guilty for eating meat because of the carbon footprint when I recycle everything possible. Turn everything off. That's kind of loud. And only drive when I have to. Yet I know a vegan that... Oh.
This is so much smaller than I thought.
Really? I think it's cool. And it's got so many stars in it. Does this have 3?
Yep.
It's pretty cool. It's the other Mayhem ship. The Wild Mayhem Starfighter. That's pretty cool. Now I have both her ships. I really like Lego Movie 2, so I'm happy to have this as part of my Lego Movie 2 Lego collection.
It popped up for a decent price, so I was like, why not?
Cut the Craggle knows vegan who leaves every light on in the house, throws everything away and doesn't recycle, and drives if the journey is longer than 5 minutes on foot. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely different ways to help the environment, and I'm definitely not like a huge advocate or something like that for being perfect about that stuff. It's just something I've always heard of and is kind of a reason why I guess some people choose vegetarian. I mean, there was a time when I watched some of the videos and I didn't eat chicken for like a year because it really affected me watching that, but I really enjoy eating it, so now I just try not to watch that stuff because it makes me too sad. There's just different reasons.
Back.
Or maybe this should be Mr. Starbricks' avatar.
The angry star?
It's like a little bit of a hangry one there.
I don't think you should be an aggro star.
I think there's also a star on a disc.
Yeah, isn't that cute? This is a really cool set.
And you get 2 crisp Bratz with this.
Ooh. Blocksmith Forge says,
one
ooh, I
extra
just
set.
got that ship too. Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, you have this ship.
Oh my gosh, Stavros says I have made macarons many times. Wow.
This shit.
Macarons are awesome.
We figured the Lego Movie 2 stuff, she likes it a lot. It's probably going out of print soon. And then it will be impossible to find. So.
Everyone's talking about the food that they like.
Ah, yeah, that's awesome.
And Mrs. Craggle says, I think a lot of people don't like sushi because of the nori, but it tastes so good. I tried a tuna mayo onigiri in London back in 2019, and that was delicious. And Stavros wants to know if I like macarons. Yes, I absolutely love macarons. I am obsessed with them. I think that they're cute and they're pretty and they taste absolutely delicious.
Macarons are really good.
Macarons is a really nice treat to have if you can get them.
Yeah, it's like the entire star
They're
family.
great.
Look, you can actually load up all the stars here in the ship.
Aw, that's cute. They can all ride together, all the stars.
There's an angry one, a happy one,
That's-
a surprise one.
That's really cool. And Blocksmith Forge just got this one too. And yeah, Mrs. Craggle, I like a lot of different types of the sushi. I used to only eat maki rolls because that's the most, it's the most American and the most introductory level to sushi I feel like that there is. It's like the cream cheese rolls that are like California rolls and stuff like that.
Cucumber.
But they do taste really good. And we've gone to Japan a couple of times. And at first I was nervous that I wouldn't really like Japanese sushi because they're not really into the maki rolls in Japan. It's more traditional. But there's something to be said for just ultimately fresh, super delicious sushi. And Japan definitely has that going on.
And yeah, Adam, Sarah had some macarons on her cake. We try to get some macarons if we go to a travel and see what they are, if they have good macarons.
I love macarons.
Weird food, says Knights of Clan. Potato waffles with Nutella, or potato waffles instead of buns to turn it into a cheeseburger. Interesting choice.
Told you, she just wants more whipped cream. She's over there sniffing on that empty whipped cream plate.
It says our food isn't going to be here for another hour and 45 minutes.
Are you serious? Why is it going to take 2
Because
hours
it's Saturday,
for the food
and
to
they
come?
always hand make the naan and the curries. So
I'm so hungry though.
I've ordered from these guys before. Their only downside is their delivery times is really crazy.
Blocksmith Forge says he loves my comment, aggro star.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aggro style.
Nicoletta says in her childhood she liked macarons, but now she doesn't like them anymore.
Yeah, macarons are tasty. But we've never made them, though. It sounds very difficult to make macarons.
Yeah, macarons are supposed to be one of the most complicated things to make, so I'm very impressed, Stavros, if you make macarons a lot. That's supposed to be very complicated to make them. It's supposed to be very delicate. Scott D. Brick says, I love fry stands with mayo in Europe. I know, right?
Especially here, you would, in the Netherlands and Flanders, that's like the best place to get cone fries with all these different types of sauces.
Mrs. Craggle says that macarons are so hard to make. She tried to make them once and under whipped the egg whites.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it seems really delicate. Like, I would love to learn how to make macarons, but I feel like you have to definitely practice a lot and make them multiple times. Yeah.
There was a bakery that allowed you to, like, they have like an hour or 2 hours, like you come by and you learned how to make macarons, but then this whole situation happened, so I still want to take Sarah to that.
Katha Craggle says, I just try to do my bit. I'm fine with other people choosing to go meat-free, although I might tease them. It's just when people try to make it out like you're evil for liking an odd cheeseburger. Yeah, I don't think... Do people really do that, though? Like, I have friends who are vegan and vegetarian, and they don't really make me feel bad about liking eating meat. The only thing is that it's really a struggle when we get together. I've had this experience before where I met up with like 2 of my female friends, and when I went to go meet up with them, we went to a restaurant, and one of them is vegetarian and couldn't eat this and that, so we went to a different restaurant. The other one is vegan, and for some reason this or that didn't appeal to her, and we had to move restaurants like 2 or 3 times in the same day, and that was just a little bit...
You were getting angry.
I mean, I was a little hangry, yeah. I only got a drink at the first place, but I was like, I ordered the food that I wanted to, and then I had to cancel it. And then we went to that Mexican place, and I ordered something there, and now that place closed down, and I never got to eat my food from that place, and now they're closed, and I will never get to eat that food. It's a struggle when you're planning eating. That's the only thing about vegetarian and vegan lifestyle is I feel like it introduces a lot of added stress if you have a lot of eating requirements. And I feel like it's something you definitely should consider. You know, it's very important that people feel comfortable and that they feel happy, but it can be quite complicated balancing that when you have multiple people in a party that all have different nutrition requirements.
I don't want to, but if I were to want to do that, I would be hybrid. I would say everything that I prepare and eat at the house, that would be vegetarian or vegan. But then if we want to go out or we're traveling, then I'm just like,
well, some people, yeah, and some people don't get the option over it because they have allergies.
Yeah, that's true.
If but you have allergies, you know, it's still like I feel bad for people that really have a lot of different requirements, and you have friends who have different requirements. It can be complicated figuring it out.
We neither of us have food allergies.
No, and
that lactose intolerance is.
I'm a pretty open eater, so. There aren't a lot of things I don't eat, although one of the things that I don't like to eat is actually wasabi. So when we eat sushi, I always ask for no wasabi on my sushi. I don't like wasabi. I don't like anything from that family, to be honest. There's just it's mustard, wasabi, horseradish. All of it comes from like the same seeds from a plant type of thing. It's the same plant family, and for whatever reason, something about that family of plants just does not agree with me. So it's just what? What does he say?
He says, "Oh my, 3 different restaurants. By that point, I would have eaten one of my friends."
Yeah, it was interesting. Mrs. Craggle says, back when I was a vegetarian, there wasn't many dishes available in restaurants, and they kept removing them. But now it seems there's almost the same amount as non-vegetarian. Yeah, I think it's become really popular now, and people are more educated, and people have more information about, you know, making those types of choices. So I feel like there's more vegetarians and vegans now than ever before, and people care a lot more about it. And then people are also nowadays a lot more educated about how many different types of people there are in the world with different styles. And if you're running a business, you want to appeal to everybody and make everyone feel included. So it's very important to have those options on your menu if you have a restaurant. Let alone, there's some restaurants here that are actually all vegan that I really like going to, especially with my friends, because it seems like if you go to the all vegan restaurant, at least everyone can find something to eat there. So, and that is actually a pretty good place, the one that I'm thinking of. But I won't say the name of it because then you guys will know where I live. But yeah, there's some restaurants.
There was also the vegan junk food bar in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
That one's really good too. They just have, you know, hamburgers and stuff like that, but
I think it's good that people are more aware nowadays and inclusive, and it makes it easier for people that, you know, I can't imagine what it must have been like to be vegetarian back in the day when people were just unaware about the importance of including those options on menus. And even some of the nice places that we've gone, I feel like when we've gone to like Valentine's Day type of menus where they had very expensive menus for couples, I think even then they had vegetarian options for like the menu set. Like, here's the vegetarian option for like the whole set of courses, and they still do just as good of a job making it as nice as the other ones. And that's very important, I feel like.
Oh, definitely.
You know, you should still be able to eat well. If you want to live a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle, you should still be able to eat a lot of really wonderful things and enjoy being spoiled.
Yes, but it seems easy to do it when you're by yourself, right? You have full control over what you buy, what you get. So that's why that would be easier to do with the house. But then when you go outside, you know, then you have to worry about all those things.
Craggle says in the UK, there's a lot of preachy vegans, at least in his experience. Yeah, my friends aren't really preachy about it, but I also, like, I guess I self-regulate though too, because when I go out with, I think I went out with one of my vegetarian friends to a pizza place, and I would normally order the pizza that had all the meats and pepperoni on it, but I felt like bad. She never said like don't get that or talked about it, but I just felt like self-regulating, so I just ordered like a plainer pizza without the meat on it because I just wanted to like not be rude. I don't know. I don't want to make anyone feel bad, but I haven't had anybody that I know really pressure me about that or anything. Stavros says he made a video. Is it about making macarons? I'll check that out, Stavros. Thank you.
SaraStarBricks has funny thing. The wasabi isn't real in most places. Yeah, that is horseradish. It's just a cheaper than importing it from Japan.
Yeah.
And it gives it that same like flavor.
Yeah, because I also don't like horseradish.
Yeah.
I really don't like that whole family of. I don't know. It's not the spice either because I like spicy things. It's just something. I don't know.
Bye, SaraStarBricks. They're gonna go.
Bye, Scott. Thanks for hanging.
Thanks for hanging out.
It was a lot of fun.
And Craigle remembers when a lot of restaurants offered a vegetarian option. and
Fish?
Fish.
Oh my gosh.
That's not proper.
Vegetarians don't eat fish. What the heck? At least I don't think that they do. Man, that's weird. That's really weird.
I think it's a sticker or a flicker this time.
That's fine. Hopefully I'll do a better job this time.
There you go.
That's
It's,
wild.
All these wood panels.
Okie dokie.
5, 5, 6, and 6.
I just need to make sure that I do a proper job on this.
But yeah, lots of options.
What?
It's so strange to me that all these Ninjago sets always come with extra swords, and now we have like this set comes with like at least 8 or 9 extra swords. Because
Okay.
every bag seems to have one.
This won't take me too long.
Nice of Glenn says, yeah, Craigle, fish is a plant.
That's just wild. I can't believe that. Why in the world? I mean, I don't know. Do some vegetarians actually do eat fish though, or I don't think that's very common. I think if you're kind of anti-eating animals, you're anti-eating animals.
Yeah, and there's the vegan.
Like-
That is also eggs and milk, right? But
Are you allowed to
And
eat
cheese.
the byproducts? Yeah, vegans
Yeah.
don't eat byproducts either. But are you allowed to eat bugs if you're like a vegetarian or no? Because they're living things.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I'm curious though how that works. Is that like a
Craigle
matter of
helps us
preference?
out here. Yeah, vegetarians who eat fish are called pescatarians.
Ah, pescatarians.
So that's then only the.
How interesting.
Bye, Animo. Heading out. It was
Bye,
nice talking.
Adam.
Thanks so much for stopping by. You're always welcome. Good to see you here on Saturday morning for where you are. Can't believe our food is still an hour and 20 minutes away, according to Uber
Oh,
Eats.
I'm gonna have to eat something before the food comes. I'm sorry. I'm so hungry, and my belly doesn't feel as acidic anymore as it did earlier, but I'm still really hungry.
I'll grab something. We have these beetroot crackers.
Mm,
They
oh,
gave it
no.
for free.
They're
It's
like
a-
saltines. They're beetroot flavored.
Yeah.
That sounds. I like beetroots a lot. I actually
It's
get the
not
beet. I
salty.
get the beetroot in my poke bowl, but I don't know about beetroot crackers. That sounds weird. They look like saltines though.
No, they're more like.
Eh.
That's what you have to do all the other
If I do these stickers, then you can bring them over here and I'll eat them if I don't have to touch anything else. This is the last stickers.
Mhm.
I'm just really nibbly. Is this curtains?
Mhm.
Hold on, please. I need to make sure that I'm doing this right. Oh, come on, sticker.
There, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know.
I need someone to look at the chat, though.
Yeah.
I can't look at the chat when I'm doing the stickers. no! Please tell me you didn't have a bump inside of you. Oh, you sticker bump. I just wanted to show them when I can actually talk about it. Instead of when I'm trying to do these dang stickers.
I don't know, these, I don't know, it's like a fruity biscuit. It's more like biscuits.
Fruity biscuit?
Yeah, but it's not really,
Let me see.
I don't know if they have these in other.
Well, I wanted to eat it when I was done with the stickers.
Yeah, I was just gonna show it.
Yeah, I know, but I want to be part of it. I want
I'm
to
just
show them
gonna
too.
open it.
Yeah, I know, but then I want to be part of it, and then I don't do the stickers. I just want to finish the stickers, and then I want to focus on the food. I get too excited when the food comes out. I'm just like, I want to.
But yeah, these are typical.
I bent the sticker really bad now.
These are the type of cookies that your parents give you for lunch when you go to school. They're like, here's a pack of these cookies, and it has like fruit paste in the middle. I don't really know if they have them in different countries or not. They're called Sultana, but now they're apparently made of red beet.
I want to look at the crackers. Okay, these ones are done.
Okay.
And I guess the other ones should be the other way. These ones are for this side.
Craggle says, Sarah's sticker game seriously suffers when she is hangry.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
And they did beetroot and vinegar crisps over here. Might still be available. And they're actually pretty delicious, says Mrs. Craggle.
Crisps I would definitely go for. I actually like those vegetable chips too. All crisps are just delicious.
All this talk of food and eating. I'm going to have to make dinner soon, says Simon.
Good idea, Simon.
And SaraStarBricks says the sticker sheet for his Lamborghini Speed Champions was really bent.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, there. I think I'm finally done with all the stickers. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Ew, why does it have a raspberry on here?
It's also raspberry and
gross.
flavored.
It's raspberry? Ooh, this sounds weird.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I'm serious. It's got a blackberry on here.
Yeah, it's bosvruchten, blackberries.
Fruit and beets.
Raspberries. That's bosvruchten.
I don't know about this.
It's like an arrangement of berries.
Actually, it smells pretty good.
She's gonna like it anyway.
It's like a Fig Newton. No way.
Are these fig Newtons?
I don't know. I think it's kind of like a Fig Newton material. Well, I mean, it's not exactly like a Fig Newton, but it's got like a jelly inside, and it's kind of like a soft cracker. Yeah. I'm definitely getting Fig Newton vibes.
Yeah, I can't think I know what the Fig Newtons are. It's kind of similar-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what your mom gives you to school, like a pack instead of making you a sandwich. She's like, here's some cookies for lunch, bye. And then, of course, they realized that all these cookies are really carby and the fruit paste is really sugary, so they had to cut down on the sugars.
Well, shouldn't your mom just give this to you in your lunchbox with your sandwich?
Yeah.
When I had a lunchbox, it usually had like one sandwich, and then it also had like a couple snacks inside. This isn't just like the replacement for the sandwich.
At least I didn't eat a lot. I didn't eat like 5,000 sandwiches. That said, we have our boy young Lloyd Garmadon here. Although I can't find his cool colors. Here it is. You like him?
It's actually pretty good.
There you go. Isn't that, you guys noticed already? Sarah's always like knocking on things in the beginning, and then she's like, oh, this pizza was actually pretty tasty.
It's
like
called
the satay
being
pizza.
critical. I'm just critical.
But this package is just free with our food delivery. They just like want you to get hooked on this stuff, so they gave you a free product.
Knights of Glen says, I think some stickers look class, but printed tiles will always reign supreme.
Young Lloyd Garmadon with his Darksaber?
Blacksmith Forge. Stickers are my favorite. It's kind of an adrenaline rush. Clear back stickers are like skydiving. You are
Those are dangerous.
so describing that in the way that I've never heard someone describe that like that, but that is very accurate. Oh man. I hate clear back stickers. They definitely do give me that like heart up in my upper throat chest feeling that a skydiving experience would probably provide as well. It's just like, wow. I just hate stickers full stop, says Craggle.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a Fig Newton. Mm-hmm.
That is our Amazon package. It has been delivered.
I think a lot of people left to go eat.
Yeah, everybody's hungry, huh?
Mm-hmm. Did I not line that up nicely, or is that just not pinned down all the way?
It is.
Oh. Okay. Looks okay.
This looks good.
Just making sure.
So we're on bag 13 of 14. And I think we're just going to keep building until our food is here.
Mm.
We also still have the Statue of Liberty as well, so... Everybody is welcome for as long as they want.
My stomach is still making noises. It's like, this is nice, but it's not enough.
They're making the curry for us, but they...
It'll tide me over till
we're not
then.
the only people who want it. At least we're one of the first people to order.
Mm. Yummy.
Let's see. We're building the roof of this little training hangout shack that they have on top of the boat.
Rogue Runner says, sometimes I don't apply stickers in case I can use them in the future for a custom build. That's smart. And also, when we got the Welcome to Apocalypseburg pre-owned set, the stickers were unused, which made it so amazing to get that. So I know some people like to build their Lego and they actually don't apply stickers ever. I always put the stickers on though.
Hey, Lana Sweet.
Cut the Craggle thinks that they're going to have pie, chips, and broccoli. Sounds good.
That does sound good.
We had chips or fries last night, and they were pretty good, but they were just oven fries, but they were still good. And Lando's here. Hey, Land of Sweet. Welcome. Well, welcome, Lando. Did you finish packing?
Almost, though.
Oh, Knights of Glen just had a double bacon cheeseburger. Yum.
Oh, yeah, it's Lord of the Bricks.
I don't know, actually, where Lord of the Bricks is. He could be lurking.
It could be
Did you get reminded of him because Lando came?
Yeah, they were streaming last night for like 4.5 hours.
Yeah, you guys streamed for a long time yesterday.
Caught it a few times. We're like, oh, they're still streaming?
Oh, Orange Bricks is here. Hey, Orange Bricks, welcome.
Hello, Orange Bricks.
And Lando says she's almost done. That's good. Brick Adjuster. I don't know if we said hello to you, Brick Adjuster, but hello. I know you've been here for a little while, but...
Hello, hello.
Those were pretty good, actually. I don't know how healthy these are.
It has a lot of fiber.
I hate the way this stuff is. It's like you have to do so much math to figure it out. Okay, so... It doesn't just say per pack how much stuff is in it. One portion is 43 grams.
Yeah, so that is a pack.
And there's 218. Okay, so this is a pack. Fair enough. Oh, okay. 165 calories. Whoa, 30 grams of carbs?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Calories aren't so bad for it, but carbs, that's a lot. Oof. Blocksmith Forge says, I see that you've recharged. Also, FYI, Blocksmith Forge equals Bumblefett. Yeah.
Woodshop teacher is just gonna order some pizza.
Ooh, yummy. What kind of pizza, Woodshop teacher?
How's the pizza game in Denmark? Is it any
Yeah. Oh, man. Now I want some Danish pizza.
good? But maybe it's horrible.
I don't think it is.
Well, if it's any like the burgers that we had in Denmark, those are good.
Stavros says, Sarah, what do you prefer, Kenwood or KitchenAid? I've never used Kenwood appliances, but I know KitchenAid is a very solid and proper brand, especially for mixers. But I can't say too much about Kenwood because I just haven't experienced it, so I don't know that much about it. Knights of Glen is winning at life, says Cut the Craggle, because of that double bacon cheeseburger. I know, right? Knights of Glen, you get a trophy today. Lando says, Lord of the Bricks is really helping me a lot lately with being stressed and all of that stuff. That's good, Lando. It's really good. It's nice to have, it's important to have positive people around you and good friends that are just positive forces on your life. I find that to be so important. When I talk to my friends, you know, I really want their support and their kindness and just people that you can talk to about stuff if you're bothered by something or you're having a bad day or just anything you want to, really, you know. It's great to have good friends that can help and be there in times of turmoil. Cut the Craggle says, I saw a video of a pizza-sized burger. I would totally pick Sarah to be on my team to tackle that. Oh, that's so awesome. And you choose well, Craggle, because some people might have picked Mr. StarBricks, but I out-eat him. I definitely do. So
A pizza-sized burger. Oh,
yeah.
I've seen these like places that serve like ginormous burgers before, and then you have a challenge to eat it.
That's such a compliment. He picked well. I'm definitely like a good eater.
I mean, sometimes I'm surprised that Sarah's like, let's do another round at the all-you-can-eat sushi place. And I'm like we're already at round 6. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, I prepare pretty well, though, for all-you-can-eat places. Like, all-you-can-eat sushi, I don't eat, like, the whole day, anything. All day long, you eat nothing. And even the night before, for, like, multiple hours. I think 24 hours in advance, you just need to have nothing in your body to optimally eat as much as you possibly can. The Knights of Glen says, oh, man, Craggle, that sounds godly.
That sounds good.
Oh, it does really sound good. Whew. People call me a lot of different names, says Orange Bricks, like OB, Orange, Marcos, which is my name, Dude, Orange Bricks. I'm super looking forward to this food coming. Today's going to be a good day, and the whole weekend is going to be good because I forgot about this whole Uber Eats discount thing.
Well, tomorrow, we don't have to leave the house.
I wasn't sure if I was going to do that anyways. I wasn't completely sure about it, but yeah.
I'll come and help out later on.
Stavros says pizza is very easy to make. And Craggle says, I mean, if you're going to do an eating competition, you got to have at least one American on the team, right? That's actually a fair point. I didn't think about that.
It was Brick Attack, right? He kept mentioning a name or something like that, and it turned out to be like a competitive food eater in the US.
Yeah,
and,
but you know, I think I could have out-eaten Brick Attack. I feel like I could have eaten more chicken nuggets than him. What do you think?
I hear a challenge.
Do you think I could have out-eaten Brick Attack on the chicken nugget challenge? He was trying to eat all those nuggets. I think I could have out-eaten him on the nuggets.
He had 48, right?
47 or 48? I thought he had 47.
And he had fries.
Yeah. I don't know, though. And maybe it's an easier said than done type of deal. Maybe I'm overestimating my abilities in eating. I don't know. I've always wanted to do that big giant chicken nuggets. They don't have the 100-piece here in the Netherlands. I wonder actually what they would even do.
I think they have the 20 pieces here.
Those are small.
But you can just order multiple 20 pieces, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I can eat a lot of chicken nuggets. Like, I'm not saying I could eat 100 at a time. That seems really definitely overestimating my abilities on eating, but I think I could probably eat 60.
I mean, if you think about it, so we've done a lot of all-you-can-eat sushi before, and then when we do all-you-can-eat sushi, Sarah sometimes eats 50 to 60 pieces of sushi, which include rice.
Yeah.
So by that reasoning, you could probably do like 70 to 80 chicken nuggets.
70 to 80?
Yes.
Ooh. I was guessing 60 for myself, but 70 or 80.
Because you don't have to eat the rice. So
that's true.
It's just the breading, right? And doesn't seem as like crazy.
That's true. Orange Brick says, and a Canadian to eat all the cheese. Cut the Craggle says, I can take care of the cheese. Yeah, Cut the Craggle is a cheese lover. He's a cheese fiend.
Just like that Monterey Jack from Rescue Rangers, right?
Yeah, exactly. Cut the Craggle's definitely got that cheese covered.
All right, you want to work?
He's a cheese fiend.
So we have the little booth done.
Looks good.
And it actually...
The cabin.
I thought it opened up. Don't know what you need to do in order to open it up.
Depends on the size of the chicken nugget, says Brick Adjuster. That's fair.
We can take the roof off and then it opens up to the sides.
Gotcha. Craggle says, I mean, it was a 100 chicken nugget challenge and he only had 60 nuggets. Plus he shared them with Clarkman. I think most people could eat more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure that that's like, you know... I don't know if it's like the healthiest decision I could ever make if I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to eat a big giant pile of chicken nuggets. But it's not the worst thing either, in my opinion. I mean, it's protein, right? Taking sushi shots are the worst when you try to finish the sushi so you're not overcharged at the sushi buffet. Yeah, supposedly, Brick Adjuster, they do charge... They do charge at the all-you-can-eat place that we go to for extra sushi or leftover as well, but I don't know if they really do or not.
We haven't seen it, but we're not like super obvious about it. Like,
no, it's not like a whole pile of sushi or something, but I think we've definitely left one on the plate before. I think it's just to discourage people from being very wasteful. Are we done with this?
No, we need one more bag.
Oh, okay.
Figured you could work on it.
What's kind of technical?
It's just like, accessorizing like the anchor and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And coal, so you could do coal while I eat some cookies too.
What was I gonna say about sushi? Oh yeah, also when we go to the all-you-can-eat place, we also break the rules anyways because I usually bring a Ziploc bag in my purse, and I usually take like 2 pieces of tuna for the cat. Usually we just get like a couple pieces of the tuna nigiri, and then I just peel the tuna off, the maguro, and I put it in my purse.
Yes. The cat wants some fish too.
She can't come to the restaurant, and she really likes fish.
We should organize a Sarah versus Brick Attack Nugget challenge.
Oh my.
We could do it.
I don't know. That seems embarrassing too, though, to just be like trying to eat as many chicken nuggets as you can. But yeah, I'd be down for it. I would be down.
And Stavros, I've studied IT, so, you know, technology, computer programming.
Lando says she's so nervous for moving. Why, Lando?
Brickham's Den just finished a Montreal smoked meat sandwich with melted cheese.
Ooh.
So good.
That sounds amazing.
Sounds delicious.
Oh my gosh. You guys are the best. Always talking to me and including me in your food.
Zoom is here.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Sorry.
Hi, Chris.
And yeah, moving sounds nerve-wracking. I used to move a lot when I was younger, but now I haven't moved in like 10 years, so...
I used to move every 3 years because my dad was in the army, and I think when I was moving by myself, it was not very fun at all. It was like a lot. But I also had a lot of stuff, like a whole house full. And then moving here was a whole other ball game as well. But I think it will go well, Lando, as long as you're all packed up. Should be okay. I don't know if she's more nervous about the actual moving process or the or her actually moving, like being there. Not sure. Not sure, Lando.
Is she okay?
Oh, I think she is. I think she's all right. Woo! Oh my gosh. Hi, Scalador. Welcome. And Scalador donated $5. Well, thank you very much. All hail Scalador.
All hail Scalador. We have young Lloyd here who definitely hails Scalador in the first season.
Yeah, he came by because we're building an Ninjago set, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Here's the boat.
Thank you very much.
I don't think we have a Scalador minifigure.
No, I don't think I do have a Scalador minifig, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't.
Serpentine.
Ooh,
Cobra
Fazoom
Kai.
says he's having a Zaxby's sandwich. Oh, Zaxby's is good. Oh yeah, Scalador gets added to the GOAT list. Thank you, Scalador. We'll definitely add your name to the GOAT list. Thank you very much.
Into our not yet seen. I don't know if you already want to show it.
No, it's for later. I mean, I could show it now, but it can also be later on.
We got more letters, so we can definitely fix it.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of bees, though. A lot of bees.
Lando, sorry. Lando says I'm nervous because I hope I have everything and won't forget anything, and to put things in the correct places. And Craggle says he went to an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet. Before he left, he got some bread and butter and made sausage and bacon sandwiches, wrapped them in napkins, and stuffed them in Mrs. Craggle's bag. You have no idea, Craggle, how much I taught Mr. StarBricks when we were first dating. When we would go to hotels and stay at hotels, I was like, I got Ziploc bags in my purse. Let's take some cookies. Let's put some stuff in here for later. Like, you have to make it count sometimes, right? Ziploc bags always in your purse, like the seal lock plastic bags, is such like a pro tip, I feel. It's so smart. You can make little sandwiches for the beach and stuff. Mr. Starbucks says Zaxby's is great, right?
I really like that.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
My parents are in Florida, so when we've gone to Florida, Mr. Starbucks got to try out Zaxby's.
And I think when we went to Zaxby's, I think I was getting mad hangry. We were in the car for like an hour and a half or something. I was like, man, I'm hungry. I have nothing. And then somebody was like, oh, yeah, we should go to Zaxby's. And I really liked it. Right.
That's awesome, Sarah, says Lando.
I like how every Scalador donation is always just like the snake.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's funny. Did that scare you, Paris? Paris doesn't like snakes.
Super donos. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what was that? Oh my gosh, thank you very much. I'm not sure what happened with the sound there. That was
I don't know.
demonic. Oh my goodness, that's scary.
Scalador's a virus.
Yeah.
It's this Scalador snake virus.
The snake. Thank you. Didn't know it notified for these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it set up with Streamlabs.
Thank you so much. That's very kind.
You got the little star.
I'm not really sure why it was so interesting sounding though. Sorry, guys.
I struggled playing the sound for a little bit.
Thank you very much, Scalador. That's very kind.
That's awesome.
And yeah, it takes me by surprise, but it's always fun to see that dancing star. We really like it. We used to have it set up where it would notify for subscribers, but it kind of didn't really work.
No, the subscribers never worked, but this is
kind of broken.
Yeah, you're just building, and then all of a sudden that pops up.
It's fun. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, we looked at the Streamlabs musics, which ones we had. Sarah liked this one the most.
I feel like can you do your own custom sound for notification or no?
Oh, yeah,
because I feel like there are definitely some custom sounds that would be pretty fun to have.
You could do anything you like.
It's pretty cool.
Any type of like quick song you could play. And
oh, that's cool.
A lot of people don't realize that you can change it, so they always have the same one.
What's that?
An order at Amazon, I think, has been shipped.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, I'm so hungry.
That is a video game. A video game has been shipped.
Nicoletta says, do you like Lego Technic Gravedigger or Max D Monster Truck Lego Technic? I actually have not built or really know that much about either of those, but those sound nice, though. Lando says, I never thought about that before. It's a good tip. I think napkins and forks are good, too, in case free cake happens. Yeah, it's always good to have napkins in your bag.
I think we should have enough. We definitely have the numbers.
That's good. I'm super happy. I really like my goat list. It's fun.
Yeah. We need to tweak it a little bit, update it, because we ran out of letters, but...
Yeah. Land of Sweet says, yeah, I love my sweets.
Oh, I think, sorry, Craig, we may have missed this. He says, are you two joining us tomorrow? Are you streaming tomorrow? I don't even have to go anywhere. We could join.
Yeah, we could hop on, Craggle. That would be fun.
Or just
It's up to
hanging out
you.
here anyway.
Oh my gosh. Did I do this right?
You building anything in particular, or?
I think I got this. Oh no!
Like I
Oh
said,
my
we're still
gosh.
working on the Statue of Liberty. I don't know if we're gonna.
Oh yeah,
finish
that's
it
a good
soon.
one we can work on.
We have this one as well. Easter Bunny.
You want to work on this?
Oh, you can work on it. Yeah. We really don't have any of the Ninjago snakes, huh? As many figures.
No, I don't think so, sadly. I just started collecting just a little bit too late in the game. Otherwise, I think we probably would have ended up with some. Sorry. It's a little bit flimsy.
Yeah, the snakes are pretty cool.
Lando says, I like the one that's a good guy. For a little while.
Pythor?
Yeah, I think it's Pythor.
It's been a little while since we watched season 1 and 2 because we were
Serpentine.
we were up to season 4 and then we just watched season 4 all the way through, and the Serpentine didn't really make a lot of appearances anymore.
Oh, Craggle, don't worry about it at all. He's like, it's my first members only stream. Wasn't sure how to bring it up without looking like self promo. No, no, you're fine. You're totally fine. The people that are like anti that I'm like don't self promo are like people that I don't know that come in here that are just like, hello, you don't know me, but I have a channel. It's like
Exactly.
Akko, a little awkward.
Just to clarify, how late is that? Because here's the thing: we use my account to track, but I'm not. Sarah is the member, so then I don't know how late it is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, I guess.
So then I don't forget about it. Hey, where's the other one? There should be another little ring thing, and I can't find it.
Maybe it got stuck on something. Is it stuck in the bag? Or did it fall off?
It's not stuck in the bag.
Odd. That's... Did it fall on the floor?
We'll probably find it. I'll
That's
use
odd.
this one for now.
Okie dokie. Nicoletta says, bye everyone, I'm gonna go make dinner. Enjoy your dinner, Nicoletta. Oh, G-Fat Jake is here. Hey, G-Fat Jake.
Hello.
Lando says it's gonna be like a double date stream. Yeah, I think it will be a lot of fun. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be on, but if you're just streaming in general, then we'll definitely take a look.
Well, that's what he's saying, if we want to join to go on with them.
Like actually online.
Yeah.
Okay, not just... Yeah, no, I'm happy to. I'm happy to be part of it.
You're funny.
Sorry, I was looking for the piece, then I get like laser focused on, hey, where did the piece go? Is it missing something? Did we make a mistake somewhere?
Aw, this coal looks awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it rolled off somewhere because it's really small.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Oh,
If you
sure.
don't find it, I'll go through the bags. Well, that's why I have extra pieces. Typically, we find our missing pieces.
Missing pieces. I guess the stream probably isn't going to be that much longer, huh? We're almost done here.
Yeah, I figured we could just keep streaming until our food is here.
It's going to be kind of a while, though.
We could work on the Statue of Liberty unless you're like, nah.
I think we should probably end it a little bit so that I can have some time to do some other things before the food gets here, if
That
that's
makes
okay.
sense.
I think we'll work on the Statue of Liberty if we join the Kraggles tomorrow. That sounds like a good thing to work on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the notifications are fun, yeah.
I don't know what happened during that other one. That was really weird. I don't know why it was just like blur.
Yeah, it wanted to
with
play the
sound.
sound and then it like glitched out and then it was like...
That was weird.
I wonder if you can set it up that it cycles through different musics.
Yeah, exactly. That would be kind of cool, right?
That it actually does like 3 or 4 different songs.
Knights of Glen says, do you have any tips for new YouTubers? Yes, I do, and it's the piece of advice that I would give to anybody that's interested in starting a YouTube channel, and that is to just do it. Just make some type of content. Try to make and upload something. You know, if you feel nervous, if you feel like you aren't ready to do it, just do it anyways, and then you can watch it and put it out there, and then you can just improve on that next time. It's always important to actually start doing it. It's kind of like anything in life. If you want to get into better shape, if you want to start working towards a goal, the hardest thing about doing that is actually starting. So that's the most important piece of advice that I can give. Other than that, I'm trying to think of what other good piece of advice that I would give to you would be. It would be to be patient. It takes a lot of time to progress into, you know, what most people would consider successful. It takes a long time. Lando says, haha, Nike, just do it. But yeah, it's true though. It is true. You just need to start. Get the ball rolling.
And don't worry too much about the equipment. That can come later. Once
Yeah.
you get a little bit more serious and you get a following and you're like, yeah, I want to continue doing, then you can think about buying dedicated equipment, right?
Don't even worry about making everything perfect. I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes I get really hung up in the details of trying to do everything the best that I can. And sometimes when I just make something off the cuff quickly, it actually turns out to be better than when I work really hard on something. So just make something, try, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready for this one because this seems technically difficult.
Be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. And also, if you record something and you found that you were really, really nervous during it, you can always try turning on the camera and doing a second take, basically, and going for it again. But you'll probably be nervous the first time you film something. I was so nervous the first time I was making some stuff.
See? He was just wondering if we were going to join the stream as participants, not as streamers.
Oh, yeah, we can definitely come by and hang out for that. For sure. That's even easier.
We will definitely.
Yeah, we'll be there, Craggle.
just Sarah, just take a look and remind me how late it is.
No problem at all. That's even easier for us to comply with then, because then we don't have to get ready to be on camera. So it's even easier to come by and hang out.
Sarah, especially for Sarah, mostly.
Well, it doesn't take me that long.
No, I know.
But it's still, you know, you gotta clean up, put on some clean clothes, not just PJs, that kind of thing.
PJs, you say?
Yeah, PJs. Brick Adjuster says just making anything is the only way to improve. Yeah, it really is. You just gotta go for it. Just get out there. Brickham's Den says it's good advice, Sarah. One can deliberate forever and worry about quality. Yeah. It's really true.
Oh, the best part of the Pirates of Barracuda, most frustrating part of any boat is to put the sails on.
Lando thought that your shirt had a 3D top hat on instead of a dot for a little minute.
Okay, yeah,
That's funny.
It's like a wave. I think I made a mistake here.
Just be careful not to bend the mast.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Craggle says, awesome. Would be great to have you both on as guests in a future one. Yeah, sorry for the misunderstanding. My bad. But that's even easier. We'll definitely be there. Knights of Glen says, great advice. Are there any streams on after you guys? Been building for 6 hours and I'll probably be at it for another 6. Saturday. I think there's some other people streaming on Saturdays. I'm pretty sure Solo Brick Builder does his stream on Saturday as well. So he should be having one. Let me check. Let me check and see if he has that scheduled.
He hasn't scheduled it yet.
No? I know Solo usually streams on Saturdays, Saturday evening sometimes.
A&A Hobbies and Lego Fan UK are streaming in 2 hours, building some Ninjago Temple of Madness and the Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
Back to our stream. There we go. Right, I think I did this the right way. I hope. It's supposed to look through this. And then you lock it shut.
That would be cute, Lando, if he was wearing a little top hat pin. Very tuxedo mask.
Okay, I think this is good to go for the sails. Okay.
Looks pretty nice. I think this is a really nice build.
Yeah, it's a cool build. So, boats are always enjoyable to do.
I did this.
Oh, the Usagi?
It's kind of in a weird place, though. I think it needs to be maybe on the other side. That's funny. I have to add some more stuff to this. It's fun, though. Sarah, do you see that the dot looks like a 3D top hat, or am I just nuts?
What, this?
Yeah.
How is it a top hat?
I don't know. I'm kind of seeing it. She means like top down. Like if you're looking down, like this would be like the curve of the hat.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, I totally actually see what you're going for, Lando. It's like looking down on a top hat. I do see that. Yeah, I actually do see that. You're not nuts, Lando. I thought maybe for a second you might be because I didn't see it at first, but I do see it now. So you are definitely not nuts. Yeah, Lando says top down. Exactly. I see it. I do see it.
Let's see here. We have this one in here.
Knights of Glen sees it too. Poor little Paris.
She's just sitting there, huh?
Yeah. I wonder why she keeps crying so much.
We are almost at the end of the build. We are missing a little piece, but we had the replacement piece. Must have rolled onto somewhere.
Milan says it does kind of look like a top hat.
That's funny.
I see it, says Craggle, like a bird's eye view of a top hat right before they go to the bathroom.
Let's see here. Okay. And then we have the sales here, so just one or is it 2 sales?
I think it should be 2, right? 1 on each side. Mike is Sir Toppin Hat.
Sir Toppin Hat. Well, that's like my avatar, right? I have a top hat on my... I just found that somewhere online.
I found it.
Yeah, oh, you found it. Yeah, exactly.
I think we were looking and I was like, it needs to be this one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's super hilarious. Wow, I can't believe you forgot that I found it. You're funny.
Maybe I did this wrong. Maybe this is the wrong sale.
I don't know.
I think it's this one actually.
Looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. These sales are a little bit easier than the Pirates of Barracuda Bay sales. And then I guess clicks on here.
Oh yeah, here's my little Sarah Star. One of them, but not the one with the right face. This is the other one.
Yeah, there's multiple, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm feeling my energy start to wane.
Oh, no, that's fine. I really don't know. It's at between 7:20 and 7:45, so they're very popular on Saturday.
Need more food.
And they always like hand make it and the curries and stuff, so takes a little bit longer. One time I had to wait like 3.5 hours. This is before you moved in.
That's a long time.
I had to call them. I was like, and they were like, I'm sorry, we just had this because they're also normally they're also a restaurant, so then they also have guests in the restaurant, and they were like, we're fully full and takeout orders.
Wow, you actually called a restaurant?
Yeah, trust me, I don't particularly like doing that.
You never do that.
I
Stuff
like
is like
chefs.
2 hours late, and I'm like, can you call them, please? And you're just like, no.
No, I don't like talking to people sometimes.
My kitty is meowing. He says hello to Paris. Paris is just on the couch. I don't know what she's doing. She's been a little weird the last couple days. Ever since we had the poke bowl. We had the poke bowl, and she had a little bit of the salmon, and then the next day she wanted some more, and we didn't give her more of it, and ever since then, she's just crying all the time. I think she wants more fish.
Oh man, that story yesterday about macaroni and cheese. That made me sad.
Yeah,
that made Mr. StarBricks really sad that Macaroni had a brother named Cheese. And they were Macaroni and Cheese. And then they got split up.
Because I got 2 cats from the pound, and they were, I think they were brother and sister, and they were always together. And I made when I was traveling a lot and I couldn't take care of them anymore, I made sure that they were always going to be together because they were always in the same like bed and washing each other, and they were really I don't know, they were just meant to be together. So I don't know.
Poor Cheese.
Poor Cheese, yeah. Feel bad for Cheese. Stud shooter. So I don't know where that little thingy went. Alright, let's try out the play features, except for the stud shooter. So that is a bonus feature.
It's a SaraStar boat now.
So you have the little rudder here, and if you bend this down, then the turbines come out here.
It's pretty
That's
cool.
Pretty cool.
Does it have hot dogs on the top?
Yeah, there's supposed to be little decorations here. You have this little house. This house here that you can take the roof off.
The cabin.
The stud shooter here. And now let me see how this works, because I think you can...
Oh boy, Cut the Crackle is triggered. He says, did someone say cheese?
Yes.
Oh, that didn't seem proper.
I did do that.
Oh boy, Milan. Well, at least you still have soup.
So yeah, this just works can go up and down like this. It's pretty ingenuous.
Someone adopted Cheese.
Oh,
Because Linda says she checked the site later to see if Cheese was still there, but somebody adopted him.
you can move the anchors up and down.
I think that's the cutest thing ever, though. I know somebody who got 2 kittens recently, and one is black, I think, and one is gray, and they named them, like, Frodo and Gandalf. And I was like, please tell me that the gray one is definitely Gandalf. I think like when you have buddy animals and they have matching names is so cute, but Macaroni and Cheese, that's the cutest thing ever. Poor Cheese.
Oh, look, you can post a minifigure on here and then they pull this down.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's neat. Just be careful not to smack it on your hand and then rip the sail.
So this is amazing Destiny's Bounty boat.
Landa says that's a cool feature. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
This has more play features than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know where that little ring thing went. Oh, we'll find it.
We'll look around for it. How's the set going, says Brick Star Wars Boy. We just finished it, Brick Star Wars Boy. And it's really nice. Good set.
So great. So you get a lot of minifigures. You get, of course, Cole. You get Young Lloyd. You get a Woo. You get Samurai X.
Bye, Tice.
Mia.
He says dinner's done. He's going to go eat. Bye. Thanks for hanging with us. And see you soon.
Jay. And Zane is here, right?
Yeah, Zane is over there.
Zane.
Wow, that's a lot of minifigures, too.
You get the whole cast.
Quite a lot.
Original. And you get a ton of extra swords. I mean, 3, 4, 5 extras. 8 extra swords.
Wow.
Couple of hot dogs. Couple of weapons. They really don't care about these weapons. They're just like, yeah, here, take as much weapons as you like.
Rogue Runner says the set looks great. The build looks great. Thanks, Rogue. Aw, Mrs. Crackle says that she has a friend, and they name their cats Ben and Jerry.
Ah,
That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
It's funny because of the ice cream, but also because of Tom and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry. That's adorable. Brick Star Wars Boy is off. Bye, Brick Star Wars Boy. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks so much for hanging out here with us.
I think we're pretty much ending the stream now anyways, but
Yeah, a few minutes.
I do thank you all for coming by.
You've been streaming 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's a good cutoff time. But yeah. Lando says, sort of reminds me of the Pirates of Caribbean World Ends Chinese ship they start out with. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like an Asian pirate ship, right?
Mhm.
This, if you watch a lot of the show, it's not a spoiler or anything. It's like, this was originally a Sky Pirate boat or something like that. So it belonged to Sky Pirates. So, cool boat.
Yeah.
The other one is a little bit bigger, but they're both pretty cool. I'm glad we got
Agreed.
this one at a very cool price.
Well, I guess we're going to go and wait for our Indian food to show up. So
Maybe we'll post it on Discord, our food haul.
Oh, yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out for the Saturday and for keeping us some company while we were building. Hopefully, we'll see you all again next time, which is on Monday, 1:30 Eastern.
Brickbank?
What time on West Coast?
West Coast would be 10:30 a.m.
10:30 a.m. on the West Coast. East Coast, 1:30 p.m. If you're in Europe, it's going to be 6:30 UK or GMT. And yeah, so thank you all so much. Look forward to the credits that we have for you now, because we wanted to thank everybody who has been kind enough to support this channel. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you guys all again next time. Bye.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.